This lady comes into my restaurant last month claiming to be TikTok famous. I had never heard of her. When she came in, she was telling the people up front, do you know who I am? Do you know who? They're like, no, but I can take you to your table. She asks her server the same thing. Do you know who I am? The server was very professional, like, no, I'm sorry, I don't TikTok, so I don't know anybody on TikTok, but my manager does. She gives him this card that has a QR code on it, and he brings it to me. He's like, who is this heifer? So I scan her little QR code on her card, and I pull it up, and I've literally never seen this chick ever on this app. But she had like 900,000 followers or something like that, so okay. It's not going to change the level of service that you get or the quality of food that you get. It's still going to be the same. She made like this gigantic deal. Everybody, the food runner, absolutely everybody that stopped by her table, because we do a buddy system there. People, different servers come by to do refills, different people run food. It's a whole buddy thing. She made sure to give everybody her card. I was like, what is wrong with you? She was an older lady. I'm not going to out her on this app or anything, but I was just like, how bizarre is your behavior? It's just the internet. It's just an app, yo. Thank you for calling the place that I work. This is Stephanie. How can I help you? Hi, Stephanie. My name is Blankety Blank, purposefully not telling you the name, and I'm a famous TikToker. Congratulations. What does that have to do with me? Well, smart Alec, me and 5 of my friends want to come to your restaurant tonight. We want the best seat in the house, we want your best bottle of champagne, and we will also be eating for free. And as long as you don't screw up our experience or our food, I will shout you out to my followers, which happens to be 6 million at the moment. That sounds like a lovely invitation. However, we do not do social media PR of any kind. I can definitely get you a reservation and I can get you a very nice table, but you will be paying for your food. No, I'm not going to be paying for my food. I just explained all of this to you. And if you don't do this for me, I will literally ruin your restaurant. I mean, if you think that you contain the power to do so, you're more than welcome to try. Are you on TikTok? What's your TikTok handle? Well, I'm sure if you have 6 million followers, you can just let the internet do their thing and they'll find it. If what all you're saying is true. I mean, how are you going to feel next month whenever you wake up and you can't pay any of your bills because I literally shut that whole restaurant down? Wow, you think a whole lot of yourself. You know what? Actually, we don't want you to come. I'm not placing your reservation. Please don't show up here. Hi, welcome to the restaurant. How many people are in your party? There's 10 of us. Do you know who I am? I unfortunately do, because I haven't heard many great things about you. But due to our recent influx of large TikTok creators that are coming into this restaurant recently, we have a few rules. Let me go over those with you. And I'm assuming this is because of our location in relation to the Atlanta airport. That is my best guess. First, there is no live streaming or filming inside the building. There is no need to shout out the restaurant as you will be treated like any other regular person, okay? Photographs are fine. You can take pictures all you want. That's perfectly acceptable. You have rules for social media influencers. Are we serious? Yes, we have had to make some rules for you guys because it has been a lot lately. I haven't posted about it, but I'm going to post about it. Whatever, just take me to my table. My friends and I are ready to sip some espresso martinis. Okay, perfect. Here's your table. You all enjoy. God, that manager was such a nightmare. We're going to call her Karen Smith from Mean Girls because that's who she closely resembles physically. Hey Karen, so listen, you can't have a big, huge LED clip-on light in everyone's faces. 6 people have complained about you. It is perfectly okay for you to take pictures, but you cannot use that gigantic light. Well, you never mentioned that, so I had no idea. So are you just making these rules up as you go? Well, kind of, because you TikTok influencers have new and improved ways of pissing people off, so I am having to make them up as I go. So new rule, no LED clip-on light or ring lights, okay? You know, I'm just here trying to get me and my girls some drinks and some appetizers. We weren't even going to eat heavy or anything. We have to go film a podcast in the city, so can you just back off and leave us alone? Absolutely. I would be glad to not have to come over here and talk to you. Just leave that light off, okay? It's making guests uncomfortable and they don't like it. I said okay. You know, you've only had drinks and apps. I think that we should probably end this here. I'm going to go ahead and drop your tab to you. Here you go. Oh, no. I don't get a tab. I will shout this place out and my millions of followers, and that should take care of my tab for me and all 10 of us. More than enough. No, I told you in the very beginning that you are going to be treated like any other normal person, and every other normal person pays their tab. Okay, so here's your bill. I'll take it whenever you're ready. So let me explain how social media influence works. I shout your restaurant out to my 7+ million followers, and you create more business. You make more money and more than enough to comp this 10 top table, okay? I've tried my very best to be nice to you, but Brandy, Monica, Daniel Baldwin, Chipper Jones, Usher, and T.I. and his whole family multiple times. Michael Vick, just to name a few off the top of my head that have dined here multiple times, and they all paid their tab. And they're actually famous, and you're not. So your tab is definitely going to need a payment. You think my social media following is absolutely nothing, that I'm not famous? That's exactly what I think. Yep, you have the day you deserve.
Hey Stephanie, so my table 52 really needs to talk to a manager. She said I'm incompetent, so can you help her? Rude? Yeah, I'll go talk to her. Hi table 52, I'm the manager on duty, the leader of said incompetence, so what can I answer for you? I was just trying to ask some questions about the calamari, okay, and she could not answer them correctly, so maybe you can since you're the leader. I'm still waiting for the question. Because if you don't want me to be nasty back, don't be nasty to me, because I can dish it back out. I asked your server about the calamari. Do they have rings and tentacles? That's what I wanted to know. Yes, ours have the rings and tentacles. Was that it? No, but what I wanted to know are the rings like the big gigantic chewy rings, because I don't like that. I want the pork belly. She said pork. I want the pork belly and also the rings. Oh, Lord. I see the confusion now. I see what's happened here. So calamari is not pork in any kind of way. It's actually squid. I'm going to tell you like I told your server, okay? I want the pork calamari. I don't want squid. I want the pork calamari. Okay, well, you can't substitute the animals, okay? Calamari is squid. Pork is pork. And there is no such thing as pork calamari, not to my knowledge. I could be wrong. Okay, you are not hearing me. I want the piece with all the little stringy things, and then I want the ring things, but I don't want the gigantic ring things because those are chewy and I don't like those. Have you genuinely had calamari before and enjoyed it? Yes, I have. But when the rings are too big, I don't like those, but I always like the tentacles. Have you ever ordered it anywhere else and called it pork calamari? I just genuinely need to know. No, I've always said calamari, but some are big, some are small. I've always just ordered it calamari, but I'm trying to break this down into simple layman's terms so you all can understand that I want the pork calamari, not the big squishy rings that you call squid. I don't want that one. I don't think that we're going to come to an understanding here at all. You win, you're right, I'm wrong, you're smart, we're stupid, whatever. I think you should choose a different app today. We have lots of great apps. The spinach dip is fantastic. So you're telling me I can't have the pork belly calamari? I can't. That's not a thing here. For the love of Jesus, pork belly calamari is not a thing anywhere. Not that I know of. We definitely don't have it here. We have regular squid calamari. Okay, well, just answer me this one question. Are the rings small or are they big? The rings are small. I'll tell you that much. And if I put this calamari in for you, I am making you aware. Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? It is squid. The rings are small, but it is squid. It is not pork. If I put this in for you and you do not like it, I am not taking it off for you. So, yes, I want the calamari with the small, non-squishy rings. God! I put the calamari in for her. She devours it. She loved it. But she is still talking about our pork belly calamari. It's great. It's fantastic. Except it's squid. Ooh, and I have a really juicy story time that is not restaurant related that will be coming soon. And it's going to get a little messy, okay? So stay tuned. Y'all have a good day.
Excuse me, bartender, is it okay if my 14-year-old daughter and I sit up here in the cocktail area? There's like an hour and a half wait up front for a dining room table. Sure, that's no problem. She just can't order alcohol. I'm 14. What can I get you ladies tonight? Yeah, thank you so much for letting us sit here. So I'll take a lemon drop martini and she'll do a Shirley Temple. And we'll get like a spinach artichoke dip to start. We want to see the piano player and everything. So like this honestly works out better. Okay, perfect. Here's that lemon drop martini and here's that Shirley Temple. Your spinach artichoke dip will be out in just a few minutes. Listen, little Susie, I'm gonna go up there and tip the piano player and request a couple of songs. You sit tight, I'll be right back. Go ahead and start on the spinach dip. You stay as long as you need to. Slurps the whole thing down. Okay, I requested us a few songs that we could probably do a little dance up here too, and I don't remember ever having a sip. Sorry, bartender, can I get another lemon drop? I guess I spilled it. Sure. Here's another lemon drop. You enjoy. Thanks. That was so weird. Like, I don't remember drinking any of it, but thank you. Oh, this is my song. I gotta go. You have fun now. Yo, heathen. I saw you do it the first time and this time. Do not do it again. I'm not serving your mom any more alcohol because you keep drinking it. What's your business, lady? Just give her another cocktail when she asks for it. You didn't see nothing. I love that song. Again, like, what? Am I knocking it over? Bartender, can I have another one? Oh, no, you cannot have another one because both times you have walked off from your drink, your 14-year-old has drank it. And in the state of Georgia, that's 1,000% illegal. And it's not just you that is held liable for what happens in this building. It is also us. This is a dram shop state. That is only legal for you to give your daughter alcohol at home. How dare you say that about my little Susie? She would never. Yes, little Susie would, and she did. I watched her, and also it's on video in 4 different places. Would you like to see it? No. You're serious? I can't have another martini? Like, I'm a grown adult. I never even got a sip of the first 2. Yes, I know. I watched her drink both of those, and you two are gonna have to leave at this point. Well, if what you're saying is true and you saw her do it the first time, why didn't you say something then? Why did you wait for round 2 for her to do it again? Because that's what you were supposed to recognize as her doing the first time and take on your parental duties and get on to her and take her home. But you didn't do that. So as she was sipping the second one, I stopped her. You two need to leave. Don't make me call Portia at the front door to escort you guys out. Have the day you deserve, both of you. Hi, welcome to I'm the party of 24. I don't need you to tell me where to go. We go to the same table every year. Okay, bye. I'll take my people to my table. Okay. I'm not even here, I guess. Hi, it's me again. The 24 top. Yeah, hi. Is somebody going to bring us some menus? I also have a cake on the table. I need somebody to put that in the fridge for me. So I do exist to you. Oh, okay. Hi, how are you? Menus now for 24 people. We're back there in the banquet room. Funny thing, you know me, I'm a host at a restaurant. Okay, so I'm paid to stand up front, greet people, take them to their tables with menus. You completely bypassed me like I don't even exist. I do not have time for your power, ego trip, whatever. I just need 24 menus. I bet you do. I would like to be acknowledged and treated like a human being. Are you gonna give me the 24 menus or not? I'm gonna go with or not. I don't understand why you're being so uppity. I just need menus. Yes, she used that word, uppity. Are you having a little self-reflection moment? What? At this point, I'm not bringing you anything. Your server will come up here and get you 24 menus. You and I are done. You have the day you deserve.
All right, gentlemen.
Hi, 2 please.
Just how I do it.
Here you go. Okay, do you have a reservation?
Your turn.
Huh? A reservation? Yeah, Karen, 2. Can you go ahead and park my car and give me my table? Ma'am, we don't have valet parking. I'm so sorry. You will have to park your car yourself. What do you mean you don't have valet parking? It means I'm not parking your car for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I
My car's just gonna stay right there at your front door then with the hazards on because I'm not parking it. Okay, I gotcha. Follow me to your table. Hello, Atlanta Metro PD. Hey, it's Stephanie at the Thunderdome again. How are ya? Yeah, so I have another crazy lady that just wants to block our entrance by parking at the front door because she thinks we have ballet. Could you please remove her car? Thanks so much. See you shortly. You'll learn today. It's been a holiday season from hell in the restaurant world. We've definitely had our share of bullshit going on, but I think this one tops the cake. This woman had a large party in our banquet room and she had to use the restroom, as one does. She goes in there and she shits everywhere. I don't think a smidge of it even hit the toilet. It was all over the walls, the toilet paper holder, the door, everywhere. But then it gets worse. She pulls her pants up while apparently still shitting to walk back all the way across the restaurant to her table. This woman not only stepped in her own shit and was stomping it through the restaurant, she is like shaking her pant leg to wiggle some of her turds out onto the ground. It was like a trail of reindeer poop all the way to her table. Then she sits down in our very nice banquet seats for like another hour, as if she did not just spread shit all through our restaurant. And she just sat there chatting it up with her friends like she did not stink of shit and just smear it everywhere. We had to clean the entire trail all the way to her table. Her table is like, what is going on? Like, what is that smell? And she's just like, nothing happened. It's the day after Christmas and I do have to work tonight. And I just hope everyone's shit makes it in the toilet this time. Y'all have a great week. Hello, Ken and Karen. I'm Stephanie. I'll take care of you today. What can I get you started to drink? Hey, Stephanie, we're hungry, so let's get past all that intro crap, all right? We'll take 2 waters. I want a ribeye cooked medium, Caesar salad, and I guess fries. She's gonna have the seared twin chicken, no salad for her, and let's get some bread for the table. Okay, no problem. Be right back. All right, bread for the table. Girl, where is my effing salad? How long have you worked here? Excuse me, what? Who are you talking to like that? I've been working here for 6 years. Well, I've been coming here for 27 years, and it does not take that long to get a salad. Where the F is my salad? Let me tell you something. I don't care how long you have been coming here. You are not gonna speak to me like that, okay? I don't know if anybody ever told you this, but you get more flies with honey than you do with poop. I haven't even put the order in for your salad yet. I was bringing the table bread like you asked. Now, if you want to talk to me like you got some sense and apologize for cussing at me, we can continue on service. Otherwise, you can go. I have never in my life had a server talk to me like that. Get me your manager. I'd be glad to get my manager for you at this point. She's gonna tell you the same thing. You cannot speak to us that way and expect us to still serve you. You can go. I bet you your manager don't speak like that. Go get her. I got 4 other tables, sir. I'll get her whenever I have time. He has no idea what is to come when the manager comes to the table.
Hi, we have 3, please, and we would like to sit in Stephanie's section. Okay, yeah, she has a table available. Follow me. I know damn well that lady did not request to sit in my section again. Manager, I need your assistance on this one. This will make the 4th time that this Karen has asked to sit in my section, and every single time she does not tip me. And it all stems back from 5 visits ago whenever I had to put her in her place very kindly and very professionally. She has come back and requested to sit in my section every time since then and refuses to tip me. I'm not serving her. I'm not. Okay, I must have been off of work when this happened. What happened 5 visits ago? Tell me the details. Long story short, she asked for ribs, no sauce on them. They came out sauced. I rang it in, no sauce. This one was on the kitchen. And she literally lit into me and she grabbed me by my arm and tried to pull me down towards the table, and I snatched my arm back and I said, use your manners, please. Don't ever touch me. And ever since then, she has had a vendetta against me. She comes and sits in my section to refuse to tip me. Okay, I'm just gonna get Kelly to take the table and I'll just let them know that you're unavailable. Do what you have to do because I am prepared to be fired today. I'm not waiting on that woman. Karen, I'm the front of house manager and I just wanted to come by and let you know I know that you requested to sit in Stephanie's section. However, she's unavailable for you tonight, but I have a lovely server named Kelly that's going to be able to take great care of you, all right? Nope. Actually, it's not all right. I don't want Kelly. I don't want any of your other servers. I want Stephanie. Bring me Stephanie.
Your host told me that she had a table available. This is her section, yeah? And I see her here, so she's obviously available. She's here tonight, and yes, this is her section. However, she's not going to be serving you today. But I do have Kelly for you. She'll be over in just a moment. Are you hearing the words coming out of my mouth? I don't want Kelly. I want Stephanie as my server. Okay, well, she has the right to refuse service to anybody for any reason, and she is refusing service to you. So she's not going to come over here and serve you, okay? Oh, does this happen to be because she caught on to the fact that I play chess and she plays checkers? Yeah, she tried to put me in my place a few visits ago, so I have been dishing it out back to her ever since, leaving her 0 tip, and I intend to do it again. Like I said, I would like Stephanie as my server. The fluffing audacity that you have to admit that to me as her supervisor, the front of house manager, her literal boss. You are telling me that you're literally coming in here to demand her as a server so you can purposely not tip her. I'm not playing that game with you. No one is serving you today. You can exit the building the same way that you came in and have the day that you deserve. You won't be welcome back here. I have done absolutely nothing wrong. She is the one that yelled at me and degraded me in front of my family like 2 months ago. No, she deserves no tip from me, and I'm going to keep coming in here as frequently as I want to and have her as my server. I know that you think that you run things here, however you don't. You will not be served here again. You are banned, and unless you want the cops to come and trespass you, the door is that way. Have the day you deserve. You got 2 seconds. Get out. That's a new one on me. Who does that?
A restaurant skit. Hi. Y'all aren't ready. Thank you for calling the restaurant where I work. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Karen McAsshat. So my daughter is getting married on Saturday, July the 5th. I was wondering if you guys had a private event room or some kind of space that you could accommodate about 40 guests.
Gotcha. Okay. So we don't actually have like a private room or like a dining hall. I do have a part of the restaurant where we put bigger parties. It's not like completely private, but it's a little sectioned off from the rest. Let me check that date. The date looks good. We just require 1 check for parties of that size and then a manager to confirm everything with you.
Okay, fine. It doesn't matter where you put us. You can put us on the roof if you really need to. I just need enough tables for 40 guests. Can you do that?
You sound fun. Okay, so let me go get a manager and they can go over all the details and then confirm this booking with you.
Hi, this is Stephanie, the manager on duty. Yes, so I understand you want to have a 40 top table on Saturday, July the 5th at 6 p.m. All right, perfect. We will see you then. 4 weeks later. Hi, we're here to set up for our party. We have a bunch of decorations.
Oh, hi. Okay. What is the party for?
Okay, I'm the mother of the bride. I have a 40 top coming to this restaurant tonight at 6 p.m. Like, hello?
Yes, ma'am. So it's noon and yeah, we're still a fully functioning restaurant. That's like a third of our tables right there. So I can't have you decorating this early. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I have to get all these cheaply made banners put up before everyone gets here. I'm the mother of the bride. I have a lot to do today.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get a manager. I'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm the manager on duty. Can I help you with something? Yeah, hi. So I called a month ago and made this reservation for tonight at 6 p.m. I'm the mother of the bride. My daughter is getting married today. I am super busy today. I completely understand. Get ready for me to blow your mind, but it's noon. Your reservation is not until 6 p.m., okay? And we are a fully functioning restaurant, and your 40 top table takes up a huge section of the restaurant. The best I can guarantee you is about 30 minutes before your reservation time where you can set up your decorations. Oh joy, how am I supposed to get all of these cheaply made decorations up in 30 minutes? I really don't know, Karen. We're not a banquet hall. We're a regular restaurant. The fact that we were even able to accommodate your 40 top reservation on a Saturday night is a freaking miracle. You should be grateful. Hey, it's me, mother of the bride again. Hey, so I just went back there and set up all of our cheaply made decorations, but I was taking a look around and you guys have live entertainment outside. Music. Can we move the party outside? The space that we spoke about over the phone is the only space that we have available for a party of your size. It is this or nothing. But this is a wedding reception. You know, like we want music, you know, the whole vibe. Like, why wouldn't you offer that to us? You should have offered that to us. This is what we want. Then you should have booked a banquet hall so you could get music. We are a restaurant. Well, we're here now and we're telling you that this is what we want. You like to test boundaries. So no. Outside, I cannot hold any of those tables outside for reservations for anybody. Definitely not a 40 top. The space that I booked you guys in is the absolute only space that we have to accommodate 40 guests. This is ridiculous. My daughter is the bride and she's going to be so upset on her wedding day. Excuse me, server. Yeah, hi. So you didn't give me a spoon for my salad dressings. Let this represent a unibrow. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't realize that you needed a spoon for your salad dressings. Let me go grab that. I'll be right back. You know, you ought to know these kinds of things. This is your profession, right? Aren't you a professional? Like, did you pick this place? Unibrow is a man, by the way. Here's those spoons. My apologies. Can I get you anything else from the kitchen? Your ribeyes will be up in just a moment. Well, my girlfriend is clearly halfway done with her martini. Don't you think you should ask her if she wants another? You're really on top of your game today, aren't you? Just dwindling your tip down. Would you like a martini, ma'am? Yeah, I'll definitely do another martini. Make this one extra dirty, please. Dirty girl. All right, here's your martini. Entrees will be out in just a few moments. Is there anything else I can get you from the kitchen between now and then? We're good for now. Thanks. I'm the hostess. Hey, Stephanie, so that guy at table 52 has come up to the host stand 3 separate times. He said that you didn't get him enough ice in his drink, and his girlfriend needs a new coaster for underneath her martini, and she dropped her spoon. She needs another spoon. So I've had to go get all of those things. What's going on at that table? No, I am normally not this petty, but Petty Betty taught me back in the day. He has a tan line on a certain finger, but the ring is missing. Give me 1 second. Did he have a reservation? What's the name on his reservation? It looks like 5-2's reservation was under the name George Darcy. Let me pull him up on Instagram. Look, he is married to Marcy Darcy. Look, Marcy Darcy. That is a brunette that he's married to. That is absolutely not who he's with. I knew it. Okay, I don't follow. What does any of that mean? What it means is he's being a rude, condescending little prick to me, all while he's here cheating on his wife. Okay, so I got this. Thank you. May the odds be ever in your favor. I know nothing about this. Hi, table 52. It looks like your entrees have arrived. Is there anything that I can get for you? Everything tasting perfect? I'm going to need a new coaster for my drink as well because it is now soggy. And I would also like some fresh bread. This isn't warm bread anymore. Make sure when you come back, you have a smile on your face, okay? You'd make more money if you smiled. All right, perfect. Here's that new coaster. Here is some fresh bread. And I've also taken the liberty of going ahead and printing your tab for you. And oops, look, my phone just fell out on the table. What's that on that phone? That is Marcy Darcy's Instagram photo with you as her husband. Wait, what? Are you serious? Let me see this phone. Listen, we're separated, okay? We live in separate bedrooms in the house. This server has no idea what she's talking about. I can't believe you're blackmailing me. I wasn't even that rude to you. Listen, Petty Betty taught me very, very well, and I only break it out whenever I absolutely need to, okay? I'll take your cash or your card whenever you're ready. Here, you can go ahead and take this and go ahead and get me your manager. Before you judge, yes, there is a part 2, and this was a really long time ago, and he deserved it. I can tell you everybody had the day they deserved. Stephanie, you don't hear that phone ringing? You don't see that guest banging on the door? This lady has been calling for like 10 minutes and she's trying to get inside. No, I saw her. I heard the phone ringing. We don't open for another hour. Whatever she needs, I can't help her with. So, what if she just needed to place a reservation? Something super simple that takes you 2 seconds. I can't help her with that either because you haven't put my number into the little reservation tablet for me to be able to do that. So, I'm going to continue on my opening. Fine, I'll go let her in and help her and find out what she needs. You do that. I'm going to continue to open and make my $2.15 an hour. All right.
A few moments later.
How'd that go? What did she need?
Well, first she wanted brunch. I told her we don't open for another hour, so unfortunately we can't let her in until we're done opening. And then she wanted to buy some gift cards. And did you sell her the gift cards? Did you give her what she was looking for? I mean, yeah, she was already here. She was already upset. That was the least I could do, was give her the gift card so she could go back to her car and wait an hour. See, that's exactly why you have people banging on your door an hour before you open, demanding things, because they know you're just going to cave and give it to them. That's why I didn't answer the door. You and I are not the same. You're so annoying. Sometimes it's easier to just give them the pickle, okay? If you don't understand the give them the pickle reference, Google it and we'll talk about it in the comments. So what have we learned from just giving them the pickle since COVID? What have we learned? I'll tell you, in case you didn't know, it only really works if it's something super simple as just a pickle, and that you have enough pickles for everybody, because once the next person sees the pickle being given whenever the pickle's not supposed to be there, then everybody wants a pickle. And the other side of that is it turned all these Karens into entitled asshats, and no policy, no procedure matters whatsoever anymore. Guests aren't held accountable to absolutely anything. That's what Give 'em the Pickle has done. You're so dramatic. That's completely untrue, okay? I'm not dramatic. I'm just speaking the truth. If you want me to give every single guest today the pickle, you're going to regret it. But I can do that. We still hold guests accountable. Our policies and procedures are still the same. Like, you are being dramatic. I can name 2 right off the top of my head. The dress code for the guests doesn't get enforced whatsoever. The policy about taking your phone calls outside and you having to have earbuds in to watch videos, also not enforced. So, because you give them the pickle with that all the time too. Just finish opening. I'm tired of talking to you. Sure, but I'm going to be giving everybody the pickle today. Can't wait. Look at my newest shirt that I got in. Let me flip it around so you can read. Created with a purpose. Is that not freaking adorable? I absolutely love it. So y'all go check out the website. It's at mamabearsouthern.creations.com. Y'all have a great day.
I don't know what's up with people that work in restaurants becoming everyone's verbal punching bags, but I am sick of it. This lady the other day comes in and she's demanding to sit outside. We don't have outside dining. The host is trying to explain that to her, and she goes, "Get me your effing manager." Just like that. So I walk out there and said, "Hi, I'm the effing manager. What can I do for you?" She is shocked and appalled. She's like, "Oh, you talk to your guests that way?" I said, "Oh, are you offended?" Imagine how that 17-year-old girl feels, the one that you just said that very same thing to. Now, what can I do for you? She's like, "I want you guys to get a table set up for me outside. I do not want to sit near anyone." I was like, we don't have outside dining or any kind of tables that we can put outside, so I'm so sorry about that. Then this heifer says, "I have COVID. I want to sit outside." I was like, "Ma'am, get out of here." We have one sign in the entire building, and it's on the front door, and it says, "If you have COVID or symptoms of COVID, please turn around and go back home." That is the only sign we have in this whole building. You need to leave. Then she starts cussing me out. I was like, "Ma'am, I don't care if you are the owner's very best friend and been coming here since the grand opening. Get out. You cannot dine here today, period. Not inside or outside." Just what the hell's wrong with people? I am this close to finding me a different job. Welcome to the restaurant. How many people are in your party? That's cute. It's Karen Anderson, party of 2. I do not have a Karen today, thank you Jesus, or an Anderson. Did you make a reservation online or did you call ahead? Either way, I can put you on the wait list. It's about a 20-minute wait. Oh, no. My husband and I come here every single year on November 19th, and we have for the past 10 years. We don't have to make a reservation. You know that we're coming. Let us have our table. We also get that corner table. Okay, first, I've worked here for 6 years and I've absolutely never seen you in my life. But secondly, just because you come every November 19th does not mean that I know you come every November 19th. If you don't make a reservation, I don't know that you're coming. It is our family tradition to come here every year on November 19th. I don't need to make a reservation with you. You know that. You see me here every 19th of November every year. No, I don't. I certainly don't. And nor would I remember one person's face on a specific day. Little girl, is my table ready or not? Or not. It's a 20-minute wait without a reservation. This is not computing to you. I don't need a reservation. I don't know how else to say this. If you did not tell us ahead of time that you're coming on November 19th, We don't know that you're coming. There is no table saved for you. Do you want to wait for one or not? If I have to wait for a table, get me your manager because this is ludicrous behavior. Okay, you want the manager, you chose violence. All right, I'll get her. Welcome to the Thunderdome. I'm Amanda. I'll be taking care of you today. What can I get you started to drink? 1 second. Let me turn my meta glasses on. Can you actually turn around and come back and redo that so I can get... Yeah, we're on now. Let's do a redo. No, I actually don't prefer to be filmed while I'm trying to work. One party consent, baby. You're in Georgia. I don't need your permission. So can you please do me a favor? I'll make your tip worth it. She doesn't. And please turn around and come back and introduce yourself again. 1000%? No. I'm just gonna go get my manager to take this table over because I'm not dealing with this bullcrap at all. Manager, hey, can you take table 52? I'm not dealing with that woman. Y'all are getting a bit out of hand with the manager take over the table now. What is she doing now? She's filming me with her meta glasses even though I told her I'm not comfortable with it and I don't come to work to be filmed. I'm not comfortable with that and it's pissing me off. Well, I actually like to be filmed. I got you. Hey Karen, my name is Stephanie. I'll be taking over the table at this point. What can I get you to drink? Really? A manager had to take over the table? Is she that uncomfortable? She has that right to not be filmed at work. So, yeah, I'm taking over the table. What can I get you to drink? Like I told your little scaredy cat server, Georgia is one-party consent state. I don't need your permission to film you. Check your laws. Well, if you really want to get technical about it, check yourself. This is not a public space, okay? This is a privately owned restaurant that is open to the public. And if we don't want you to film in here, that can be our policy. And then you're not able to film in here, regardless of what you may think. But I actually like to be filmed. Please make sure you get me from this side. Like I said, twice now. What can I get you to drink? Whatever, I don't care. This is all gonna make great content. I want an old fashioned with tequila instead. Probably reposado. I mean, I ain't judging, okay? Because I have learned my lesson. I'm not judging you. But I do want you to understand that that drink is not normally made with tequila and it might not taste very great. I know what I'm doing, okay? I would like the reposado old fashioned. All right, we're gonna fast forward 7 minutes later and an argument with the bartender. Here you are, reposado old fashioned. Now what can I get you to eat? Woof, this drink tastes like asshole casserole. What is this? That is disgusting. Take this off of my bill. See, I know how this is gonna go. This is what you guys do when you come in with your meta glasses. You wanna film the expression from the manager or the server and you wanna film everything going south, but you cut out and edit the parts where you asked for this. I see it online all the time. I knew that was the purpose of this when I came over and took over the table. This is what you asked for. Disgusting or not, you don't have to drink it, but you do have to pay for it. Do you guys see? You guys see how these managers act over here? They mess up your drink and they don't want to fix it. You're right, I'm not willing to fix a drink that we made correctly that you specifically asked for and I warned you about. You're right about that. Make sure you hit record on my response too. Come on guys, this place ain't worth it at all. We're gonna try and dine and dash now. Oh, but I bet you don't. Hey, can you go ahead and call Atlanta Metro? I see about you, Karen. Don't believe everything that you are seeing online with restaurants and how they're reacting. Lots of people are cutting out important information. So just thought I would pass that along. And also, we don't like the meta glasses. We don't like being filmed. I personally don't care, but there are a lot of servers that do not appreciate being filmed at work, and that is their right. They don't have to serve you, regardless of what Georgia law says that you don't have to have their permission. They still don't have to serve you, and they don't have to give you a reason. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of your day. Excuse me, can you get your manager because this check is not right? Yes, ma'am, I am the manager. Let me see your check. You are the private event in the banquet room. Yeah, your check seems to be right. I sold all of this food. The numbers are right. What do you think's wrong with it? There's 40 of us and you charged us for 16 bottles of wine. Like, you only told me that we had to pay the food and beverage minimum, the $3,000 to book the space privately. This far exceeds the food and beverage minimum. Oh, I see what's happening here. Okay, so the food and beverage minimum is what we require to book the space privately, but you are still charged based on consumption. You can definitely exceed that, in which you have here. There's no way that we had 16 bottles of wine. Okay, so let me explain how it works. The way that our policy is for private events, we open bottles per your request. We keep the corks or the screw off lids to the bottle in the server's apron. At the end of it, she pulls them out, counts which one, rings those in. So there's absolutely no way that you didn't drink it because we're not just making it up. If you would like for me to do an inventory count, I can do that. Okay, we do like to drink. We like to turn up, okay? So that might be accurate. But the fact that I am overcharged for food is an even bigger issue. We're not overcharged for food either. You had 60 guests, 60 whole entire guests at $55 a plate. You were already $300 over your food and beverage minimum before your 16 bottles of wine. There's nothing wrong with being over your food and beverage minimum. That's just how many guests you had. I'm gonna go do a head count in there because there's no way there were 60 of us. She about face, turns around, goes in the room, does a head count, comes back. Okay, you're right. There are 60 of us. Okay, so that's right. Okay, so we understand the check now? No, I don't at all whatsoever. I was under the impression I was only going to be charged the food and beverage minimum, $3,000, so we could have the private event in that room. That's all I assumed I was paying. Hunty, I'm so sorry. When you and I talked over the phone and you said you had 60 guests and I said, are you sure you want to do $55 a plate? And you said, yeah, absolutely. And you wanted to do open bars. So don't get upset with me that we are now at like $4,600 plus tax and gratuity. That's not on me. I explained this to you ahead of time. I'm going to need you to pull the alcohol off of the check and they're going to have to do cash bar. Everybody's going to have to chip in. No. You and I also talked about this. Everything goes on one check. If you wanted cash bar, we should have done that in the beginning. We didn't collect payment from any of those people, and it's also not their responsibility. It's not their fault that you didn't understand this. You can't make them pay for it. This is a you and I discussion, a you and I contract. You owe the money. They don't. I don't know how I'm going to pay it. To be quite honest with you, I literally only brought $3,000. Ma'am, you did not even account for the tax and gratuity when you were booking this? It is clearly outlined in the contract and we went over verbally? No! I don't know what else to tell you, ma'am. We had a verbal communication for 3 months about this and the planning. You also signed a contract. It's in big bold letters. It's not even in small print. What do I need to do to help you? I can accept multiple payments. Yeah, we're going to have to. I'm going to have to call my mom, dad, uncle, brother, everybody to help pitch in on this. It's almost like this was spelled out for you all the way in the very beginning of planning this. I misunderstood absolutely everything from start to finish. Just give me the credit card so we can get this all closed out and we can all have the day we deserve, okay? She pays with 4 separate credit cards, 2 of which declined. She did have to call someone else for reinforcement and I had to get their verbal authorization over the phone to use their credit card. Her mother was pissed. Read your contracts, people. Read your contracts and please listen to the banquet coordinators when we're going over things. Y'all have a great day.
All right, gentlemen.
Hi, 2 please.
Just how I do it.
Here you go. Okay, do you have a reservation?
Your turn.
Huh? A reservation? Yeah, Karen, 2. Can you go ahead and park my car and give me my table? Ma'am, we don't have valet parking. I'm so sorry. You will have to park your car yourself. What do you mean you don't have valet parking? It means I'm not parking your car for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present
My car's just gonna stay right there at your front door then with the hazards on because I'm not parking it. Okay, I gotcha. Follow me to your table. Hello, Atlanta Metro PD. Hey, it's Stephanie at the Thunderdome again. How are ya? Yeah, so I have another crazy lady that just wants to block our entrance by parking at the front door because she thinks we have valet. Could you please remove her car? Thanks so much. See you shortly. Gonna learn today. It seems that you are with child, but the child is not here yet. I have a huge issue with pregnant people. Can I have another server? Unborn child is a paid actor. I'm so sorry. Did I do something wrong? No, we just met. You just said hello. I just have a problem with pregnant people. When I see people pregnant, it grosses me out. It gives me the hibby-jibbies, and it's not anything personal. It's not you specifically. It's all pregnant people. I don't like it. Like, I know what you've been doing, and I need another. It makes me feel dirty, and like the food isn't clean, and neither are your hands. So can I have a new server? You would think that this is made up, but this is not made up. Well, being as we were all brought into this world the same exact way, and I can assure you that I showered this morning, brushed my teeth, and I washed my hands 4,500 times throughout the day. I am a clean person. Not to mention the fact that I'm the only server here. We're on our in-between time. I'm the lunch shift closer, so I'm all that you got. So if you don't want to have me as your server, you probably won't be able to dine here. Can you just bring your manager over to the table so we can get this cleared up? Maybe the manager can just wait on me for today. You know what? Absolutely. I'm going to go get the manager. Hi, table 52. 52 is always the problem table. I'm the manager on duty. What can I help you with today? Yeah, hi. So your server is pregnant with an unborn child, and it's nothing personal, but pregnant people absolutely gross me out. Like, I know what they've been doing. I know how that baby got there, and it just gives me a vibe and a feel of an unclean person. Like, her hands are probably not clean. I don't want her touching my food. Her vibe feels unclean to me. All pregnant people feel unclean to me. It grosses me out. I need someone else to wait on me. And she said she's the only server here. So can you wait on me and you take my order? Because I cannot have her wait on me. Wow. Full of audacity and assumptions. I want to assure you that any person that works in this building for us is a clean person. Hand washing is a requirement all day long. She is a very clean person, and I am so pissed at you right now for assuming that we would hire someone that's not, and the discrimination of her being pregnant, you don't want to be served by her, just is wild to me. I really think you should get up and leave, and please don't ever come back here again. And I hope no pregnant person ever has to interact with you again, because this is wild. So let me get this straight. I'm the freaking problem because pregnant people gross me out. I can't help how I feel. I feel the way I feel. I say this without judgment and coming from a place of love, but they have therapists and they have doctors and things that can help you with stuff like that. You should stay at home and cook for yourself. Don't come out in the public. This is insane. Have the day you deserve. This interaction came from a woman that I know herself has 5 children. What? Excuse me, under common law, I do not have to pay this check. I don't know why you dropped it off. I'm sorry, what? It's just your bill for your food. Common law, what? This is a corporate contract, and I did not sign any contract with this restaurant. I'm a sovereign citizen. I do not have to pay this tab. But this isn't a court of law. It's a restaurant. You came in, you ordered the steak, you paid for the steak, in the words of Judge Judy. I do not consent to these charges. I will not be paying this at all. Sovereign citizens can do whatever they want, okay? And this is a contract. I didn't sign the contract. As I've already told you, I'm not paying this bill. There was no point in dropping it off. I will be leaving now. Ma'am, if you try to leave without paying your bill, I will be calling law enforcement. Well, I don't have to listen to them either. I've told them the same thing. I do not drive with a driver's license. I do not have insurance. I do not have a tag on my car. I do not have a social security number. So they have no way to identify with me, and I do not consent to speaking with them. I guess you're just going to have to take it up with them, because are you refusing to pay? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't consent to these charges. How many different ways do I have to tell you? It doesn't matter if you call the cops or not. I don't consent to speaking with them either. And they can't do anything to me. They can't touch me. This is an absolute first for me. Hello, Metro PD. Yeah, I have a woman trying to dine and dash. Can you come down here? Hey, Miss Karen, you know we've been through this before. You know you have to pay for your food or I'm going to take you to jail. It doesn't matter that you're a sovereign citizen or not. Don't you dare call me by my birth name. I do not go by that name. I do not have a name. I do not have any identifying markers with you. I will not be speaking to you. I don't consent to this conversation. I'm not paying for this bill either. You already know I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't consent to this contract. I didn't sign it. You know, I've explained to you 1711 other times that you have tried this in other restaurants. How did that end for you? You went to jail every single time, and then we went to court, and then you lost in court, and then you were put on probation that you also did not comply with. So please don't make me go through all that and all this paperwork. Pay your bill. I'm going to keep refusing to pay my bill until everyone recognizes me as a sovereign citizen. I don't have to comply with all of these rules everyone else has to comply to. So, ma'am, do you have a credit card or something? Because I have other tables. No, I do not have a credit card. You need a social security number and an ID with a name to have one of those, okay? No, I carry cash only. I don't have digital money. It's amazing. We take cash. Your bill is $42.99. As I've already explained to you and this lovely officer that I've dealt with so many times before, I'm not paying for this food. Food should be free. Healthcare should be free. Everything in this world should be free. Okay, all of my patience is gone, Mr. Officer, sir. So are you going to arrest her and us comp the check, or what are we doing here? One last time, Miss Karen, pay your bill or you're going to have to come with me. I'm not paying the check and I'm not going anywhere. Do whatever it is that you have to do. All right, stand up, put your hands behind your back. You can explain it to the judge. He's going to tell you the same thing he did the other 1,700 times that you've tried to do this. Let's go. And in case no one has told you today, stay because you are worthy. Your life is worth something and you were created for a purpose. You know where these are. They're linked. Y'all have a great day. Overlook the neighbor weed eating his yard. He's so rude. Doesn't he know that I'm filming outside? This lady comes into my restaurant last month claiming to be TikTok famous. I had never heard of her. When she came in, she was telling the people up front, do you know who I am? Do you know who? They're like, no. But I can take you to your table. She asks her server the same thing. Do you know who I am? The server was very professional, like, no, I'm sorry, I don't TikTok, so I don't know anybody on TikTok, but my manager does. She gives him this card that has a QR code on it, and he brings it to me. He's like, who is this heifer? So I scan her little QR code on her card, and I pull it up, and I've literally never seen this chick ever on this app. But she had like 900,000 followers or something like that, so okay. It's not going to change the level of service that you get or the quality of food that you get. It's still going to be the same. She made like this gigantic deal. Everybody, the food runner, absolutely everybody that stopped by her table, because we do a buddy system there. People, different servers come by to do refills. Different people run food. It's a whole buddy thing. She made sure to give everybody her card. I was like, what is wrong with you? She was an older lady. I'm not going to out her on this app or anything, but I was just like, how bizarre is your behavior? It's just the internet. It's just an app, yo. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Weird request, Wendy. What can I get you started with? Yeah, I want to do a water, and then also, can you give me 2 of those little to-go ramekins with lids, also filled with water? Thanks. Sure, I'll be right back with that. Pretend, okay? Here's those 2 to-go ramekins with lids and water. I'm just gonna stand here quietly like, order. Thank you so much. Let me open these lids. Perfect. Now I can breathe again because my eyes felt like I had literal freaking sandpaper in them and I was about to claw my own eyeballs out. So thank you for that. Okay, can I get a calamari? Sure, I can put that calamari in for you. I have never seen that before. Be right back. I don't know what you're so surprised about. We just came off of Lake Lanier. Awful place, don't go, by the way. And I got sand all in my eyes riding in the boat, and I've literally just been like rubbing my eyes, and they felt like sandpaper, and I could not stand it for another moment. It's another hour ride before we get home. I'm starving. We're all starving, so this was the best solution, and I appreciate you. Calamari, please. Why don't you try Lake Allatoona next time instead of Lake Lanier? You know, what's the big deal with Lake Lanier? I literally just came off of Lake Lanier. It was a great time, right? We all had fun. What's the issue? Google is free, love. I'm not going to ruin your day. Here is your calamari. What can I get you guys to eat tonight? 1 second. I'm Googling Lake Lanier. You freaking kidding me? You guys took me to this lake? What is wrong with y'all? My thoughts exactly. I'm not going to Lake Lanier, like ever. I have, however, gone to Lake Allatoona, and they have a little man-made beach and everything. It's fantastic. You should try that one time. Anyway, so sorry to get off on a rant you guys probably didn't ask for. What can I get you guys to eat tonight? I just kind of lost my appetite, so I can't believe you asshats took me to that lake. Like that, you could have told me. Do you not Google places before you go to them? And have you not been on TikTok and heard all about Lake Lanier? Not going. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed. Do you mind just bringing me the tab for the calamari, and I'll go ahead and cash out and we'll get out of your hair, because I'm gonna like throat punch these three that took me to on that lake. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin your experience, but you really should know, especially if you plan on spending any further time out there. Everybody should know, in my opinion. But here's your tab for that calamari. And again, I'm really sorry. I did not mean to ruin anyone's day. And you three that are side-eyeing me, you're the problem, okay? Thank you. Screw them three, okay? They don't have any money anyway. I'm the one that's paying, so. All right, swippity swipe. Thank you so much. You have a great day. You three can have the day you deserve. And please don't forget, we do recover. You can find these at Mama Bear Southern Creations here on TikTok or link in my bio. Thank you for calling the restaurant that I work at. This is Stephanie. How can I help you? Stephanie, so I'm on my way there with a couple of my friends, and I want to make a reservation for right now. We are completely full on reservations till about 8 p.m. Okay, well, can you put my name down on the list for a call ahead? There's not really a need for that. We're not on a wait at the moment. We just don't have any reservations available. I want one of those first come, first serve bar booths. So if you could just throw a reserve sign on that, that would be great. Put my name down for that. Respectfully, first come, first serve means exactly that. You're not able to reserve them or put your name down for them. They're first come, first serve. My name is Karen. Be there in like 10 minutes. Okay. If there is a first come, first serve booth available when you get here, you're more than welcome to have it. I just told you to put my name down for that. Did you not listen? No, did you not listen? The complication here is in the title. First come, first serve. You can't reserve that. I'm gonna be there in like 10 minutes, and I better have one of those booths available, because I called ahead. You're wasting my time with this pointless conversation. I'm coming. I want one of those booths. Is this thing on? Are you listening to me? Hi, Karen. I'm here for my first come, first serve booth. Hey, Karen, as I told you on the phone, first come, first serve means just that. You can't reserve it or put your name down for it. They are all taken at the moment. I called ahead. What do you mean? Let's try to use these things for more than a hat rack, okay? I explained this to you on the phone. There's none available, but I do have some booths in the regular dining that I could take you to. I don't want the regular dining. I want to be up here so I can listen to the piano player that's playing. I don't want to be in the regular dining room. Well, it looks like you're all out of options unless you want to sit at the bar and wait for one of the first come, first serves to become available again. You have no other options. Get me your manager. Get me your manager. I called ahead. This is so stupid. You will not do your job for whatever reason. Get me your manager. Whoever signs your checks, get them here. Oh, you chose violence. Okay, I'll go get her. Hi, welcome to the Thunderdome. Did you have a reservation? Do you not know who I am at this point? Karen McAsshat, party of 4. Look in your books. Just 1 second. I need to go speak to my manager. Honey, remember that asshat you told me to let you know if she came back in? Well, she's on the books today and she is here. She ain't getting no comps today. Put her in that empty section in the middle booth. I'm taking her. No comps are happening today. All right. Yes, Karen. So it's your lucky day today. Follow me. You are the manager's table today. Right? The what'd she say? This is your table tonight. You 4 enjoy. You're in for a treat. Thanks, I guess. Hi, Karen. Welcome to the Thunderdome. I'm Stephanie, the manager on duty. I will be taking care of you today. What can I get all 4 of you to drink? Don't you have manager stuff to do? Why are you taking tables? Helping my team is part of my job, and I am able to take any table at any given time for any reason. Now, what can I get you to drink? Let me wipe the stupid look off of my face. I'll take a water with lemon, and those 3 will also, they want to do sparkling water, if that's okay. Yeah, let's check with them. Would you all like sparkling water? Oh, would you look at that? They don't want sparkling water. What can I get for you? Sweet teas? All right, perfect. Thought so. All right, everyone, there's those drinks for you. Do you have any questions about the menu that I can answer, or would you like any recommendations? What are we having tonight? They want to split the pasta, the Cajun shrimp and chicken pasta, and I definitely want to do the ribeye medium rare. All Oh no, everyone at this table will be speaking for themselves. You have a ribeye, medium rare, got yours. Cool red center, correct? We have verified that because that's what it's going to come out being. Yes, we understand. Perfect. The rest of it, you do not want to split the pasta. Okay, all right. Imagine that. All right, what can I get you? All right, perfect. I'll go put these entrees in for you. Be right back. She got the right one today. There won't be any comps. Fire. Okay, perfect. I have a ribeye, I have this, I have that, and I have this. Can I get anyone anything from the kitchen? No? Okay. Karen, I would like for you to cut into the center of that steak to make sure that that is prepared perfectly medium rare for you. I'm sure it's fine. I'm going to need you to check right now. Okay. Yep, looks pretty medium rare to me. Perfect. I'll be back shortly to check on everyone. Thunderdome has a standard of service rule that you have to check on the guests to make sure everything is tasting perfectly after that first bite. So 45 seconds later, I'm right back there. Hi everyone, and this is table 52. Everything tasting perfectly? You know, this is not really going over so well because I can't complain about anything if you're immediately over here, like breathing down my neck. Is everything perfect? It actually is perfect. Fantastic. I just want to make sure that we're giving you the best possible experience ever because the last 3 times you've been in here, you have complained to other managers and gotten gift certificates. I want to make sure we're clearing everything up. Yeah, I'll be back shortly. How great. All right, we have wined, we have dined, we have had dessert, we have had coffee. You've gotten all the courses. It is check time. Here you are. I'll take it when you're ready. I used all of my gift certificates that I got about complaining already. I have to pay this entire check. I couldn't complain about anything. Why are you hovering over me? Bill, give me your credit card. My debit card's not going to go through for this amount. Give me the credit card. Thanks, Bill. Let me swipe that. Swippity swipe. Cha-ching. We're good to go. Thank you so much and have the day you deserve. Dang it. I'm not leaving her a tip. She's a salary manager at this place. We're never coming back. Let's go. FYI, when you become a problem table and you've had at least 3 problems in a row at the Thunderdome, you will become a salary manager's table. So one of the cutest shirts that I own, Senior Mom 2026. My little human. He graduates in like 3 weeks. I cannot wait. I love this shirt. Y'all have a great day. Hi, my party of 14 complete a-holes. Check time. So who's taking care of the check? How are we doing this? Are we splitting it up, keeping it on one, Venmoing each other? Doubtful, but how are we doing checks? We can do it all on one check. Let me see this. I want to double check everything. Make sure you're not overcharging us. Okay, I see the first problem. This gratuity, it seems like you have charged me gratuity on the subtotal and the tax. That's illegal. Fix it. I see math isn't your strong suit. Okay, so let's review it together. You got this, and this, and this. Okay, it totals to $120. Subtotal, before tax. Then there is tax and $24 gratuity. Then this is your total remaining. And if you don't believe me, you can whip out your handy dandy calculator, throw that in there if you know how to do that, and you'll see that 20% of 120 is $24. Thank you. Well, how do you even figure out the percentage of something? So for today's lesson, when you pull out your phone and you open up the calculator, you do 120 times 0.2. If you wanted to find 30%, it would be 120 times 0.3, and so on and so forth. Okay, fine, you might be correct, but why is my total so high? Like, there's tax for this and then there's tax for that. Why are there 2 separate taxes? It's not. There's only one line for tax. However, food, wine, and liquor in this particular city are all taxed differently. So, but there's only one Georgia tax on it. Okay, but that doesn't make any sense. Why is food and alcohol taxed differently? How the hell would I know? Take it up with your commissioner. I have no idea. It just is what it is. So basically, it's just not your problem. You're just like overcharging us and gouging us on certain things. This can't be real. You know that I don't come up with how much Georgia has to tax on anything, right? Not me specifically. That's no excuse. You work here. You should take part in this. and you are responsible for being this stupid. I'm pretty sure that I'm part of a nonprofit, so I'll be taking the taxes off of mine. I need a tax exempt. Yeah, I'm sure that you can do that in your system. If you have a tax exempt form, I have to put your number into the system for the taxes to fall off. But you can Google it. It's karenstakeovertheworld.org. Yeah, that's not how any of this works. You have to bring your tax exempt form in. I'm not Googling anything. I don't have time for that. So this is your bill. You need to pay it. Thank you and have the day that you deserve. Also, please don't forget that if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, possibly repost so I don't get lost in the algorithm and you're able to still see me, okay? Hi, Table 10. I'm Stephanie. I'm the manager on duty. I just wanted to stop by and give you your tab and let you know that we cannot serve you any more alcohol. So those drinks you just ordered, we did not make. You cut us off? Yes, I absolutely cut you off. You guys only had 2 drinks and some food. I normally don't have to cut people off with that amount of alcohol, but I'm not sure if you had drinks somewhere else or there's some medication on board, but you are highly intoxicated and it is very noticeable. This is bullcrap. I understand that you might be frustrated about this decision. However, I would like to personally pay for your Uber home. What's your address? I'm not Ubering anywhere. I'm leaving. Okay, I normally do not insist, but you have an infant and a toddler with you. I absolutely insist on buying your Uber home. I'm 1,000% driving me, myself, and my kids home. F you. Ma'am, with the utmost respect, if you try to drive with those kids home, I'm going to call the cops on you. I have absolutely never had to do that before, but I will today. You're going to call the cops on me? If you call the cops on me, I'm going to fight you in the parking lot. Okay, if you want to fight me, that's fine. I will fight you if that keeps you from driving with your kids. Let's go. I'm leaving. Screw you in this place. Okay, I warned you. I am calling the cops on you. Hi, Karen. I'm the manager on duty you so desperately needed to speak to. Listen, there's nothing to talk about. You need to get up and leave. What? There's nothing to talk. You cussed at my server not once, but twice. No one has to serve you anything. We don't tolerate that behavior here. You won't be served here today. Now, if you want to come back on a different day and act like you have sense and you can speak to people respectfully, we'll try this again. But on the second go around, if you can't mind your manners, you won't be served here ever again. But I've been eating here for 27 years. I don't care. 27 years entirely too long. I don't know if you've been cussing at them the whole time, but she's the first one to actually tell me. I was here on you guys' opening day. This is crazy. You won't serve me. I assure you, everybody is sick of your crap at this point because I can just imagine we are not the only restaurant that you cuss at servers at. All she had to do was bring me my salad immediately. I was starving. That's all I wanted. Well, now you're leaving hungry because you don't know how to speak to people. And whenever you come back, better mind your mouth, okay? I'm blown away at this behavior. Have the day you deserve. Hi, I'm meeting some friends here. Can I just walk through the dining room and take a look around, see if I see them? Ma'am, what's the name on the reservation? We didn't have one. We were just walk-ins. So I haven't had any walk-ins yet. I have been reservation only so far. So what's the name on the reservation? Or would you like for me to seat you? Okay, I'll level with you. I saw all the Cadillac black limos outside. Who's here? What famous person is here? A celebrity? A politician? Who's here? It really doesn't matter because you're not part of their party and they're in our private dining room with the doors shut. So did you want to eat with us tonight? Obviously, that's why we're here. You go to a restaurant to eat. My sister and I are going to sit down and probably have some of your martinis, but where's your private dining room? Like, can I get a peek? So the reason why they come to this particular restaurant is because we treat them like regular people and we don't do anything special for them. We don't allow photography of any kind in here, so we're just gonna leave them be, okay? Don't make me kick you out of here. Okay, can we get that booth back there that's right next to your private dining entrance? Follow me. All right, here's your table. All right, Susan, get your phone out and get ready because as soon as that door opens, I swear to you, you better be recording, okay? I am watching it like a hawk. I'm going to let you know the moment I see that door jiggle. It's implied that Susan says yes right here. For context, Susan has her back to the table with her phone out like this, camera open. Hi guys, so it seems like we didn't put our listening ears on today. We didn't learn that in elementary school. put that phone away. Stop trying to record them coming out, because if you post that on social media elsewhere, we are going to ban you, okay? And you'll never be able to eat here again. And you actually live here. These people don't. You're treating us like children. Susan, put your phone away. I wouldn't have to if you acted like adults, okay? Leave them alone. They're dining with their families. They don't want to have anything to do with fans, okay? Okay, fine, go away. 30 minutes later. Susan, get your phone ready. The door's opening. Be very inconspicuous, okay? Do not get us kicked out. Record. Oh, the longest stretch ever. What you doing? Didn't I tell you not to record? Am I in your way? Great. Susan, your phone. There they go. They're walking by. Get out of the way. Get your phone. Am I in your way? I'm so sorry. God, I cannot believe that. That's hint at the end. I'll tell you at the end. Oh my God, and we didn't get this on camera. God, this is your fault. I'm going to be standing here until these people leave this parking lot. And then you and your sister are going to come to the front with me, because we're going to blacklist you out of the phone from being able to call this place to make a reservation, get a to-go order, or put a reservation in. Didn't I tell you not to film them? Everybody films celebrities out. This is insane. Of course I was trying to film them. You're gone? All right, you ladies come with me. You're going to have the day you deserve. Thanks for dining with us. Have the day you deserve. Your food was trash. Bye. Dude, where's my car? I'm assuming some kind of impound lot. When they came and towed it, I'm assuming they take it someplace like that. You had my car towed? Oh, you thought I was playing. No, I don't play. I would call the Atlanta Police Department and find out which impound lot they took it to, and then call them, and they are probably going to give you a price to come pick up your car. So I just got off of the phone with them, and they said it's going to be $326 to come pick up my car because you had it towed. I'll take that in cash so I can go get my car. It is pretty clear that you have never had any consequences to your negative actions until today. But welcome to adulthood. I told you that we didn't have valet. I gave you the opportunity to move your car. You didn't want to move it. You wanted to block the entrance where other patrons could not enter our parking lot. So yeah, no, I had your car towed. We will not be paying for you to get your car out of impound, and you can have the day that you deserve. Oh my God, by the time I am done with you, you are going to pay for my Uber there. You are going to pay for my car insurance. You're going to pay my car off and to get it out of impound. I'm going to own this place by the time I'm done with you. Okay, well, you'll need to get your car out of impound first to go to your attorney's office. Bye. Excuse me, where's your manager? All of the managers are in a manager's meeting. What can I help you with? You can't help me with anything. I want to talk to one of your managers. I don't care if they're in a meeting. Go get one of them. I can't, because once a quarter, all of the managers go into a meeting, and it takes about 2 hours, and both of the doors are shut, and they have signs on the outside of the door that say do not disturb. They have to get this meeting done. Where is this meeting taking place? I will go interrupt them myself. Karen, what do you need? I can try and help you. Above your pay grade, you can't help me. Where is the manager's meeting? I'll interrupt it. I don't care. I think telling you is also above my pay grade. Guess you'll just have to figure it out. This do not disturb, this is where it's at? Excuse me, hey, all of you managers are in here, you're all huddled up into one little meeting, and I need something. I'm a paying guest, can one of you come and help me? Can I help you? Did you not read the sign on the door? Please do not disturb, we are having a very important meeting. Of course I saw it. I just completely disregarded it because I'm the most important person in the world. Whatever you have going on your little powwow, you can take 10 minutes to help me. What do you need? So I accidentally opted out of the little emails that you send to guys about the weekly specials, and I want to get back in it. Your name, your phone number, and your email with the hostess up front that I'm sure tried to stop you from coming in this door, and we'll get back to you as soon as this meeting is over. That's it? That's all you're going to do to help me? Are you serious? What are you guys talking about that's so freaking important? I'm the guest. I'm the one with the money. I'm the one that pays you guys. What are you talking about that's so important that you can't come help me right now? Okay, you know all of the food that you eat, the recipes that they're made with, the temperatures they're cooked at, the food cost, the menu price that you pay, the service that you get. All of that has to be discussed in a meeting so that we can maintain our excellence when serving you. Meetings are important. We only do this once every 3 months. I'd be glad to take care of that for you, but you're going to have to wait until this meeting is over, okay? Sorry, let's proceed. That is not good enough for me. I want to get back in the email club right now. This meeting, that's not that important. You think you're important, you're not that important. Okay, Karen, I'm gonna do you a solid. What's your email address? Karen, makeasshat111@gmail.com. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do you a solid and remove you from ever being able to make a reservation here again and ever be able to get the specials email again. Do you hear me? That's how I'm gonna help you right now. I'm trying to get back on the email list, not get removed from it, and I want to make a reservation. We're done talking here, okay? I have your email address. Don't you worry about ever being bothered by us again, okay? Not here or for our manager's meeting. What if I was here eating and I had an issue with my food or there was like a hair or something in my food? Would you still just chump me off because you're in a manager's meeting? No, we wouldn't have. We would have got up and handled that, but you're not dining here. You want something that can be done later, but you're too impatient to. So now we're not going to deal with you at all. Okay, have the day you deserve. Bye. Hi, reservation for 6 under the name Karen McAsshat. We have a reservation from 4 to 8. Huh? I do have a Karen McAsshat for 6 people at 4 p.m., but what are you talking about from 4 to 8? I booked a reservation for 6 of us from 4 to 8. It's pretty self-explanatory. Duh. You are always so salty. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but our reservations don't work like that. But because of people like you, we have had to change our policy where you have a 2-hour dine time. You get to order, chat, eat, dine, dessert, and cash out in 2 hours. There is no 4-hour dine time. You will be asked to leave. No, not true. Because I made my reservation with the owner and the owner said that I could have 4 to 8. No, he didn't. Because he is the one that came up with this 2-hour dine time policy. So he most definitely did not. He doesn't even stay that long when he's here with his family. I'm not arguing back and forth with you. Can you take us to our table? It is now 4 o'clock. Time for our reservation. I would like to sit down now. And we will be here until 8 o'clock. It's not going to happen. So if you're telling me that you're not going to get up until 8 o'clock, then I'm not going to seat you at all because we're not doing this 4 to 8 thing. I'm telling you right now, you have a 2-hour dine time. You will be asked to leave after you close out your check. If you do not close out your check, you will be vacated from that booth. Is that like a threat or something? What are you going to do? Come remove me from my booth or something? Me and my whole party? Do you want to find out? Do you want to comply with our policy that you have a 2-hour dine time? 2 hours is plenty of time for everybody to chat, order, eat, dessert, and pay your tab. There's plenty of time for that. But I made the reservation from 4 to 8, specifically with the owner. Let's go through a couple of things. I've never one time seen the owner place a reservation for absolutely anybody, okay? He calls us and we will place the reservation. And none of us placed a reservation for you because none of us would have guaranteed you from 4 to 8 unless you were a private event, and you are not. There's absolutely no reason for anyone other than a private event to be here for 4 hours. You're useless to talk to. Why don't you just go get me your manager so I can talk to them because they're probably sensible. 1 second. Hi, I'm the manager and it's still the same. 2-hour dine time. You're an insufferable a-hole. I hope you get fired. Well, you just earned yourself a trip to any other restaurant other than here, okay? Because we're not going to be spoken to like that. We have rules and policies. You can either comply or not. And the or not means you don't eat here. Rules apply to Karen too, okay? I know that it's like your first day in adulting, but they apply to you too. So you can have the day you deserve at any other restaurant other than here. We're done with you.
Welcome to the Thunderdome. My name is Stephanie. I'll be taking care of you today. Are you expecting someone else to join you? Yeah, so this is like a blind date kind of situation. I am super anxious. Can I please get a shot of Patron really quick?
My friends set me up with her. I've never seen her before. I've never met her before. I've only seen pictures, so I'm so nervous. Yeah, absolutely. A shot of Patron will take the edge off. Would you like a water, tea, or anything like that? I mean, I don't know. Should I? Probably. Yes. Calm down, Phil. Calm down. I would like a sweet tea. It is honestly adorable that you are so nervous about that. I'll be right back with your drinks. Do you want any appetizers or anything? I don't know. Stop asking me questions. I'm nervous. Just don't pee or poop in your pants. You're gonna be fine. Okay, I'll be right back with those drinks. All right, I have that shot of Patron and that water for you. Okay, I'll come back when I see them arrive, all right? Hi, welcome in. Nice of you to join us. I'm Stephanie. I'll be taking care of you all today. I already got him started with some drinks. Can I get you something? Absolutely. I will take a top shelf Long Island iced tea. That's okay, right? Yeah. You got it? Absolutely. I'll be right back with it. All right, top shelf Long Island iced tea. You enjoy. Can I give you any menu recommendations, or do you have any questions about the menu? What's your fresh catch? Also, do you have any drink specials today? Our fresh catch today is going to be Corvina. It is served in a miso broth with sauteed spinach. So good. And our drink specials for today are $6 house martinis. Can I get you one of those? No, I'm quite happy with my top shelf Long Island iced tea, thank you. I'm not really a martini drinker, you know, I'm a man, so I cannot do that. Give us a few minutes. Absolutely, I'll be back shortly. All right, it's been a couple of minutes. Did you all decide on anything for dinner? Yeah, so I want to get the barbecue shrimp app and also the spinach dip and also the crab dip to start. That sounds amazing. And what is the market price for scallops? Oh, $55 for how much? A half a pound? That's perfect. That's what I want. And I would also like the creamy risotto that's going to come with it. And I want the smoked Gouda mac and cheese, and I want some grilled asparagus, and I also want the seafood risotto. And that would do it for me. I'll do a bowl of your soup. That lobster bisque sounds amazing. Lobster bisque? That's all you want to have? We're at this really nice restaurant. We need to order all the things. Like I did. I ordered everything that I wanted to try. You're paying, right? Yeah, you're paying. We already talked about this. So I don't understand why you're just getting a bowl of soup, but whatever. Do you? I am all of a sudden not very hungry. Okay, not a problem. I'll just take the lobster bisque. That's it for me. Sue yourself. Okay. I'm gonna go put this in for you and try to leave my judgment at the door. I'll be right back. All right, your food is up. I have 5711 plates for you, Karen, and here is your bowl of lobster bisque. Can I get anyone anything from the kitchen? Dear God, please say no. Please say no. $55 for these scallops, even though I'm not paying this bill, so I could care less. What kind of scallops are these? Like that, they're kind of small. That's not enough food for me. Also, I would like some béarnaise sauce. Why would she want béarnaise sauce with what she ordered? I don't know. I also want this sauce. I want that sauce. The top of this mac and cheese, you put it under your broiler too long, and the cheese is too melted on top. So I want you to get me the mac and cheese without the extra melted cheese on top. Take that back. This seafood risotto looks atrocious. You can take that back and replace it with a new one. Don't take anything off the bill. Just replace it with a new one. Alrighty then, perfect. I'll take these back to the kitchen and get those replaced. Be right back. Hey, so I've actually got to run to the restroom. BRB. Hey, server, listen, you have to help me. This woman has completely catfished me. She was supposed to be this nice, kind, sweet girl. She's awful. She just ordered over $100 worth of food on my tab because she knew that I was paying for it. Not to mention, she looks like the polar opposite of the pictures that she sent me. You gotta help me out. Get me out of here. Well, hell, I don't really know what to do to help you here. Like, I know what to do with an angel shot, but all I know to do is we're right here at the terminal, so I can print your check and cash you out, and you can just go ahead and go out this door and she'll never see you. That's all I really have to offer. Here, run my card. I'm good. I'm out. Not to mention all those other things I just told you. She just treated you like absolute garbage. I am not with it. It explains a lot about a person, how they treat customer service, and I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. Here, run my card. I'm really sorry that this has happened. All right, your card went through. Here you go. Just go ahead and sign that. And I'm so sorry. I hope you have a better day. Thanks. I'm blocking that heifer's number expeditiously. I'm so sorry about her. I'll see you later, though. I come here all the time. You know that. Thanks. Poor guy comes here all the time, and he's so nice. She's such a twat waffle. He tipped me 40%. I'm not going back to that table. Karen can just figure it out by herself, okay? I've already been tipped, and it's already been paid and taken care of, and she's awful, so I hope she has the day she deserves. Please do not forget that all weekend long from now until midnight Monday, we have 10% off my entire merch line. Anything you want to get for the Memorial Day weekend sale, 10% off. Go check it out. Links are in all the bios, mamabearsouthern.creations.com. Hi guys, I'm Stephanie. I'll be taking care of you today. Today we are featuring, I'll take a lemon drop martini. Okay, and for you, sir? God, you are so rude. Go ahead, ma'am. Tell us your specials. I just want my martini. Okay, so as I was saying, the specials today are going to be a pork tenderloin with an apricot chutney. I'll also get a Diet Coke. Literally, can you shut up and let her finish? I don't need to hear the specials. I already know what I want. I always go into a restaurant knowing what I want. Okay, well, maybe I want to hear the special. That might be something that I want, but I won't know if you keep interrupting her. Whatever, we don't need to hear that special. I want that loaf of bread you have with the really good butter. So I think you're thinking of like Longhorn or something. We have a basket of croissants that we can bring out. We don't have loaves of bread. I have yet to hear the special. Can you shut up? You know, if I can just get your drink order, sir, I can go get some bread and go get your drinks, and then I'll come back and give you guys a few minutes. I plan on ordering a drink as soon as I hear from you. What are your specials today? I heard the pork tenderloin. Is there anything else? Are you seriously doing this today? Shh. We also have a clam chowder, soup du jour today, and red snapper for our fresh catch. You happy? You finally heard the special? Thanks to you and your gigantic mouth. I will do a water with lemon and a Bud Light. You know what? That snapper sounds really, really good. Oh boy, this is going to be a long shift. I'll get your drinks and bread and I'll be right back. Hi, welcome to the Thunderdome. My name is Stephanie. I'll be taking care of you today. What can I get you started with to drink? Can you just like go away and get us some waters or something? With pleasure. I'm never coming back to this table. Have the day you deserve. Excuse me, manager. I'm not going back to that table. I'm not serving that table. Forget that. No. If they're going to be served today, it's probably going to have to be by you. All right? That bad? Didn't they just sit down? When I tell you within 10 seconds of meeting this woman, I could tell that she was captain of the SS douche canoe sailing out of Deuceachusetts, blowing her douche whistle. No, not doing it. Did you just say douche whistle? Creative. I saw it on social media. Nevertheless, I'm not waiting on that table. You have fun. Hi, table 52. I'm the manager on duty. I'll be taking care of you today. What can I get you started with? I didn't ask for a manager. I didn't ask you if you asked for a manager. I let you know that I was taking care of the table. What can I get you to drink? Why are you here? Wasn't there this other blonde-headed chick that was taking care of us? Yeah, there was. There was a little blonde-headed server that was supposed to be taking care of you, but in 0.2 seconds of meeting you, you were extremely rude to her, and now she's refusing service to you. So here I am. If you would like to dine here tonight, why don't we get on with service? What would you like to drink? See, that's what's wrong with the customer service these days. You guys don't know how to take care of customers anymore. I can say and do whatever I want because I'm the paying guest. Duh, that's how your bills get paid, because of me and all these other people in here. That's why I come to your job and I get sideways with you and I talk nasty to people because you're at your job and I know you can't dish it back out to me. So therefore, run back and get your little blonde-headed server and make her do her job. It's funny you think that you run absolutely anything here. You do not. Have you no shame? Are you not embarrassed enough that you have already been turned into the manager's table? That's not embarrassing enough for you? You want to take it a step further and try to force me to force her to serve you? I can't actually do that. I'm not going to do that. You're really pushing not being able to eat here ever again. Do you want to tell me what you want to drink? This is my last ditch effort before I'm going to ask you to leave. Pathetic excuse for a server. She needs to get some thicker skin. Her skin is plenty thick. Trust me, she has dealt with a lot working in customer service the past 20 years that she's been a server. So I promise you she can handle it. She doesn't have the tolerance and patience for people like you anymore. That's the problem. She's probably dealt with 13 more just like you today. No one has time for it. I have tried 3 times at this point to get your drink order. You haven't given it to me. You just want to fuss, fight, and argue and be rude to people. So you know what? Just take your little self back on out the door that you came in and don't come back. So I'm the problem here. I'm not some pansy little server that can't take a joke. What was that? I got this. Go back to the kitchen. You may get up and leave now, and please don't come back. I will in a minute. Please don't test my patience. I will physically remove you myself, and you're going to feel every bit of my 8.5 foot coming down your throat from your rear. Don't push my buttons. This place sucks. Come on, let's go. So the brain does work. All right, perfect. Have the day you deserve. What an a-hole. My God. I wish I were joking. Serious? Go away and just get me some waters. No one wants to serve people like you. Like, that's unacceptable. You can be kind and you can be courteous, and can you give us just something? Don't be a douche canoe. You're gonna find yourself banned. Nobody wants to wait on people like that. Hi, Karen McAsshat, party of 16. We're here. Yeah, Karen, I have your reservation for 7:30. And we're here. But it's 6 o'clock. And I'm not rushing you. We'll sit down whenever you're ready. Take your time. Okay, well, as long as you know that it's gonna be another hour and a half before we even talk about your table. Just be stuck up here in the front with me. Whenever I called to make my reservation, I wanted a 6 o'clock reservation. You guys didn't have one, so I thought we would show up at the time I originally wanted, and you could just seat us then, or as soon as possible, because there's no way that you can't sit us between now and 7:30. Okay, come on. Let's take a field trip to the banquet room. Do you see this 16 top that's in the middle of dining? Yeah, that's the party you're gonna follow. So until they get up, you ain't sitting down. Do you see any other tables that could be pushed together for 16 people? That's right, because that's how this works. That's why you were quoted the time that you were quoted. So would you like to leave and come back at 7:30? No, I don't. But I really want to sit down now. I mean, can't you sit us down at like 6 different tables or something? As I told you on the phone, we're completely booked on reservations for today. So if I were to take up 6 tables to sit your party all across the restaurant, then where do I sit the next 6 reservations? Let's think that all the way through. I mean, I don't know. That's not my problem. I'm the paying guest. Isn't that for you to figure out? I did figure it out. That's why I told you to come at 7:30 so you could sit at the 16 top that's already sitting and eating right now. Well, they look really, really chatty, like they're not going to be getting up anytime soon, so we'll just take a whole bunch of other tables. No, I just explained this to you. We're not going to do that. You're going to sit at the 16 top that is currently dining, and that is the only spot that you will have for tonight, and it's not going to be ready until 7:30, so you can take it or leave. Well, I am some big Atlanta politician's wife, so does that matter? Not at all. So when I talked to you on the phone and placed this reservation at the correct time, and now while speaking both times, I said what I said. I don't think I've ever been told no in my life. I've always been able to do whatever I want to do. Yeah, we know. We can tell. But here at the Thunderdome, it's going to be a little different, okay? You can have a seat or come back at 7:30 for the very last time. I will not repeat myself. I think I want to talk to your manager. Okay, perfect. Here I am. Still the same person, still the same answer. I took your phone call and I'm working the host stand tonight because someone called out. It's gonna be the same. Outrageous. You know what's outrageous is your entitlement. So do you want to sit down or do you want to leave? I'll sit. Excuse me, it's been about 15 minutes since we chatted. Is anything changed? Do we have a table? Can we sit down? No, as a matter of fact, I think your wait time just increased about 15 minutes because they ordered dessert and cappuccinos and after dinner coffee drinks. We may or may not have bought those desserts for them. Do you want to keep pushing it? Either way, you're going to have the day you deserve. Hi, welcome to the restaurant on a busy Friday night. How many's in your party? Hi, there's 6 of us. The name is Karen McAsshat. Okay, what about the 3 babies in car seats that you brought with you? Don't you need a bigger table? Oh, so about that, I thought that I would just leave them up here at the host stand with you and you could just watch them and let me know if one of them gets fussy or something. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You're not able to leave your children at the host stand with me. You will have to take them to the table with you. They're not bad babies or anything. They're in their car seats chilling. They're awake. They're not fussing or anything like that. They're going to be fine up here with you. If they're not fussy and fine, then just take them with you. Do I really have to speak to your manager to get this taken care of? That's fine. You can go get my manager. I'm going to tell her the very same thing. We're entirely too busy for that, and that's not what I get paid to do. It's way too busy up here. All right, well, go get her. I want to talk to her. I can assure you that she's going to tell you the very same thing, but I can tell you this. If I have to start watching y'all's little tiny loin lions while I'm doing my job, my resignation will be effective immediately, okay? But I'm going to go get my manager. Loin lions? Loin lions, crotch goblins, tiny humans, whatever you want to call them, they are yours to take care of and not my responsibility.
Alright, countries, what's the male retirement age in your country? You can receive retirement benefits at 67 years old, no less. You gotta be 66 in 10 months. Why do you have to be like an extra 10 months? To be honest, I have no idea. Where's the greatest country? 61 years old for male retirement age. Oh, come on, our men can retire 2 years before that. What can I say? We're the best. 57? What?
Welcome to the restaurant. My name's Stephanie. I'll take care of you today. What can I get you started? Hi, Stephanie. I want a water. He wants a Diet Coke, and we'll take a basket of your croissants. Okay, perfect. Here's water. Here's your Diet Coke. Basket of croissants. Did you forget that fast? No, I did not forget, devil woman. They still have 3 minutes in the oven, and then you will have a fresh basket, okay? Dear God, Karen, please do not start this today. I will not eat dinner with you. I will get my own table. You're being dramatic. I just want my bread. Well, look, during your domestic dispute, your bread has arrived. What can I get you two for dinner tonight? About time. I'm gonna have the lobster ravioli. I'll do the shrimp scampi. Are you really gonna do scampi? All that garlic? Stephanie, do you happen to have another table? I refuse to eat with this woman tonight. She is rude to me. She is rude to you. I'm gonna take care of my own tab. Can I have a different table? I sure do. I have a booth on the other side of the restaurant if you'd be more comfortable there. That's perfect. Can you have my order moved over there? We are not on the same tab. She can take care of her own. You serious right now? Really? I was not rude to her or you. Oh yes, yes you are. You're a walking, talking nightmare to deal with day in and day out. And I would rather eat in peace today. I'll see you at the house. Yikes. Okay, sir, you can follow me to your new table. Karen, you can have the day you deserve. Hi, welcome. Manager now. Oh joy, I am the manager. What's going on? 16 minutes. I have been on this phone trying to call this restaurant. It rings and rings and rings, then plays music. Rings and rings and rings, and then plays music. And finally, whenever I get the little snot on the phone, he hangs up on me. First and foremost, be respectful to my staff. No one here is a snot. Secondly, I'm very sorry about this, but we are having a huge phone issue right now. We have been on the phone with the phone company all day from our cell phones because our calls are being dropped constantly. Our phone lines are crossed. The host stand line is going to the to-go line. It's madness right now. Very sorry about that. It's always something with y'all all the time. It's always something. You know, I normally don't school people this early into the interaction, but let's take you down through there. Let's just say your husband sends you to the grocery store to get hamburgers. He wants to grill hamburgers. You go to 3 different grocery stores, 4 different grocery stores, whatever. Can't find any hamburgers anywhere. You come back home and you're like, so sorry, hon, can't find the hamburgers. And he's like, it's always something with you. Completely out of your control. But yet it's your fault. You think we're not dealing with enough? You think that you're the only person that's upset about the phone has come in and called in? You think that we're not dealing with enough? You need to come in and add to it? My husband asking me to go to the grocery store for hamburgers and this situation are very different. Maybe so, but both situations are completely out of the person's control. Let's just skip all that and what can I do for you? What brings you here today or what has you calling us today? I want to place a to-go order, obviously. I'd be happy to take your to-go order right now. You can hang up the phone. No, I'm going to sit on hold and see how long it takes for somebody to answer this phone, and then I'm going to screenshot it and complain to the manager about it. Is there a glitch in the matrix? Is there? Because I am the manager. I do know your complaint now, and I would be the manager you would complain to then. Take your phone away from your ear. Do you hear? You're trying to call in. Do you hear any ringing in this building? No, because the lines are tied. I can take your to-go order right now. Here we are on 18 minutes. Still no one has answered. This cannot be reality right now. It cannot. Karen, would you like for me to take your to-go order? Do you want food or what are we doing? I guess I'll just hang up the phone. It's pointless to even be on the phone. I guess I can give you my to-go order. Like, is there sound coming out of my mouth? I just said these things. Today has been a wild day. I'll take the chicken salad sandwich on one of those fluffy croissants. We do not have chicken salad. You are thinking of the restaurant next door. Whoopsie, I guess I'll go over there. I'm sure they have a phone system that works. I bet you they hang up on you on purpose. Have the day you deserve. Bye. Excuse me, can I get some service? No, we're closed. Well, if that were true, then how would I be in here right now? Christina, did you not lock the front door? I locked the front door. I always do. The side glass door, did you lock that one? I might have forgot that one. Hello, back to me. I'm the most important person here. I need a table. I've had a long day at work and I need a glass of wine and probably a calamari. Sounds like a lovely after work snack. However, we're closed. You'll have to come back tomorrow when we're open. Yeah, this is good. Hey, what part of we're closed and get out didn't you understand? There are no cooks in the kitchen. There is no bartender. The grease is turned off. The grill is turned off. Nothing can be prepared for you. It is time for you to get out of the building. It's illegal for you to be in here right now. You have to go. You're being dramatic. It's not illegal. And I just want a calamari and a glass of Sauvignon Blanc. Okay? And you can get that tomorrow at 11 a.m. when we open. We have now gone through this 2 times. 2 times. I'm not trying to cause a fuss, make a problem, or anything like that. I just want a calamari and a Sauvignon Blanc, okay? That's all, and I'll get out of your hair, and I will tip you 100% of the bill. As enticing as that sounds to stay here for a whole other hour whenever all I have to do is vacuum right where you're sitting and be done and go home, I'm not doing that. The grease is not hot. I can't drop calamari for you, and I'm not allowed to go behind the bar. I hear so many excuses coming from you. I just want a calamari and a Sauvignon Blanc. What is it with you and repeating yourself? This is not if you say it 3 times, it makes it real type situation. If that were the case, you could cluck your heels 3 times and there's no place like home and get the F out of here and go home. Well, now you're just being condescending and rude, and there's no reason to be rude. Really? Because I've told you 3 times now that we're closed and I'm not going to serve you. I can't serve you. You'll have to come back tomorrow when we are open and the fryers are on, the grill is on, and there's a bartender here. Do I really have to get my manager to call the cops to get you out of here? No need to say anything more. You don't want my business. You don't want 100% tip. I told you I'd give you 100% tip if you just made this happen. You don't want that? That's fine. I'll just take my business elsewhere. Great. I've been waiting for you to say that. The Waffle House down the street is the only thing open close by, and they definitely don't have Sauvignon Blanc, but you can have the day you deserve. Well, I'm writing a review about you and your unfortunate attitude. Make sure you mention that we were closed when you came by. Wanted to take a second and say thank you guys so very much. The biggest merch sale day that we've ever had since I launched Sassy Server merch was yesterday, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for always supporting me. Everything on the Sassy Server website is marked all the way down. You guys go grab yours. Y'all have a good day. Welcome to the restaurant. My name is Stephanie. I'll be taking care of you today. What can I get you 2 started with? Kind of in a rush, so I'm going to tell you that ahead of time. We want to get 2 waters, and I'll have a glass of Pinot Grigio. And what do you want? You want your same beer? Just whatever beer on tap. Just pick one. He's not picky. Okay, I'll just pick one. Here's those drinks for you. What can I get you 2 to eat tonight? Okay, so I want a Pittsburgh rare filet and garlic mashed potatoes, and he wants ribs. Don't worry about talking to him. Just talk to me. Bet you can hear my eyes roll at this point. Okay, I'll put that in for you. A few minutes later. Okay, here's your entrees. Can I get you anything? Clearly he's done with his beer. He will take another one, and I'll have some more water. You are a ray of sunshine. Do you mind cutting into the center of your steak to make sure that that's prepared perfect to your liking? That's a completely unnecessary move. I'm not a toddler. You do not have to have me cut into my steak. If there's an issue, I'll let you know. Okay, you enjoy. I'll go get that beer for him. I'm gonna skip out on your water because you're mean. Wait. Come back. This steak, no, I cut into it and it's not right. I want you to bring it up just a little bit more. Imagine if you would have just cut into it whenever I asked you to do so. What was wrong with that? Take this to the kitchen. I'll be right back. Hey, chef, Pittsburgh rare lady wants it brought up a little bit. It's not going to be Pittsburgh rare, but okay. Do you want to come out here and tell her, or yeah? A few minutes later. Okay, perfect. We got that brought up for you. Do you mind cutting in the center of the steak while I'm still here this time to check and make sure that we brought that up perfectly for you? That's a moronic question. Like, how am I supposed to know how it's prepared from the outside? Do you have some kind of magic way to tell how a steak is prepared from the outside? How would I know? Whew, girl, I asked you to cut into the center of the steak. That's how you're going to find out. Save all that sass for your husband. I don't need it. It's fine. Thanks. You can leave. Oh, wait, before you go, I would like a free dessert for the inconvenience of having to send my steak back to the kitchen. I asked for it. Pittsburgh rare. Is that so hard? Okay, now you're pissing me off. You did get it Pittsburgh rare, okay? It was Pittsburgh rare. Now it's Pittsburgh medium rare. That's what you really wanted. And you're not going to get a free dessert just because you sent it back to the kitchen. I'm so sorry about that. Are you? Are you sorry? Not really. That's just something I'm supposed to say to appease you guys and your feelings. But no, I'm not actually sorry. You enjoy. I'm serious about the dessert. That was inconvenient to me. He has his food already. I had to send it back to the kitchen for 0.2 seconds. I want a free dessert. I deserve a free dessert for this inconvenience. I think the only thing that's inconvenient here is your attitude towards me for absolutely no reason. Free desserts, that's not up to me or you. That is up to the manager to do. I will relay the message to them and then they can make the decision on whether you're going to get a free dessert or not. But I can tell you they're going to say no. I'm never going to come here again. How about that? You promise? Have the day you deserve. Hey manager, you know Mr. John that comes in, the one single guy, older guy, comes in all the time. He pays cash and he leaves a $10 tip every single time. Yes, so we got a little bit of a problem. Oh God, what did he do? Oh, don't mistake it. He has done nothing wrong. But the past 3 times that he has come in, I know for a fact he left me a $10 tip, as he always does, because he always sits in my section. The past 3 times he's come in, that $10 has not been there. Well, today when he came in, I asked him, hey, was there something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did I mess up on your service? Because you haven't left a tip the past couple of times. And I know we're not supposed to do that, so please don't get mad at me. But he said, I absolutely left the tip on the table the past 3 times I've been here. $10 every single time without fail. I always leave that. So I want to know who's taking money off of my tables and what you plan to do about it. So did he leave a tip today? And also, if he left a tip today, I need to know the last 3 dates he was here, because I will pull the camera and I'll see if it's a guest, if it's a busser, a host, another server, whatever is happening. We will rectify this. Well, yeah, he handed me the $10 tip directly to me today. He didn't leave it on the table anymore because apparently it's not safe to do so anymore. So, yeah, the last time he was here was on Father's Day. He sat by himself. Before that, it was like March. Actually, it was my son's birthday. It was March 15th. And then before that, it was January 3rd. So if you could check those dates out and let me know, I would appreciate it. Absolutely. I cannot stand a thief. I will look into that and I'll be right back with you. Hey Stephanie, do you have a second? I reviewed the footage on those 3 days. We need to talk. Who done it? And can I see the video footage? Of course, take a look. So right here is you and you're talking to him, okay? And then you walk off and go to the kitchen. This is the one on Father's Day. Tell me what you see. Is that Helen? Is that literally my sister-in-law stealing off my table? Wait, there's more. Let's click back to March 15th. Look at this one. That's why she's always available to help me pre-bust my tables, bust and reset them. She steals my cash tips. This is literally my sister-in-law. Like, I don't know how to proceed forward. Like, this affects me inside of here and outside of here. Well, for us only, I do have to terminate her. And after today's checkout, I will be taking $30 from her checkout and her tips to give to you to pay you back for this. I will be showing her this footage and explaining that this is why she's being terminated. I don't know what this means for you outside of here. And I'm really sorry that this is happening, especially from a family member. But wait, you can't fire her. Like, she has my niece and my nephew to take care of. And like, my brother's a POS and like in prison and stuff. Like, she needs this job. I get that. We all need a job. Every one of us. However, I have her on video stealing from you. And I can't tolerate it. She does have to go. I'm very sorry. You're putting me in an even worse position. She's going to blame me for getting fired. I'm sorry. You brought it to my attention. I investigated it. The policy and procedure is she is going to be terminated. I'm taking the $30 out of her tips today. I'm sorry that you don't like how I'm handling this, but this is our policy. I'm going to end up quitting too. I'm going to quit too. If you fire her today, then I'm quitting. How am I the bad guy here? How am I the bad guy? If you want to go to, you're more than welcome to. I advise you to not work where your sister-in-law works in your next place of employment. You guys can both have the day you deserve. Hey, Steph, so the private event that I'm serving in there that you booked, there is a chick in there that is white girl wasted. God dang, how much did you serve her? No, this is not me. She has had 2 margaritas and food over a span of 2.5 hours, and she is like sloppy. Was she drunk before she got here at all? I mean, hell, I wasn't in her back pocket, I don't know, but from what I could tell, no, she wasn't. Here's the thing. I'm not serving her anymore. I don't feel comfortable serving her anymore. You can go in there and make your own assessment. I'm not bringing anything else in for her. She just asked me for another margarita. I'm not putting it in for her, okay? She's also being very belligerent, very loud. She's like slurring her words, and she has like a little swerve whenever she gets up to walk to the restrooms. I'm out. I'm not losing my liquor license over this. She says liquor license, she is referring to the city that we work in. We have to have an alcohol pour and handling permit. That's what she's referring to. Okay, well, I'm going to go in there and like take a look around, talk to the host, and see if I can catch up on the vibe. Oh, she is definitely drunk. Yeah, she's cut off. Hey, Monica, so I just wanted to let you know that my server does not feel comfortable serving this lovely lady here anymore. She definitely seems intoxicated. In Georgia, we have to cut it off, so we won't be serving her. I know she might get a little upset when I go to tell her here in a minute, but we can't serve her anymore. I mean, hold on. I like you and everything. You and I have gotten along great while doing this process of figuring out the menu and the food and the alcohol. But I'm paying you $6,000 tonight for all of these people, their food, and I have an open bar. So no one is cut off. I'm paying for it. Continue to bring the alcohol in the room. And if she has a sip, she has a sip. It's not your concern. I actually liked you too up until this very moment, but you don't actually get a say just because you booked the room privately and you're paying a certain amount. We hold the liquor license here and we have the right to cut people off, and she's cut off. Sorry. What did she say she wanted? A margarita? Okay, I want a margarita now, okay? So bring me a margarita. Am I cut off? That's actually not how this works at all. You can't just order a drink for somebody that I have cut off. If I know that you're ordering or I see that you give your drink to her, then I will then cut you off. I'm paying the money. I'm paying the $6,000 for everybody to eat and drink. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. You're overstepping your boundaries, honestly, as a restaurant and a manager at this point. I'll worry about how these people get home. All you need to worry about is keeping the food and the drinks flowing in this room, okay? Well, this conversation took a left into negative town. All right, so I'm going to cut off any and all alcohol coming to this room altogether because now you are starting to act very belligerent, and I know you've had a couple too. So I think we're done here tonight. Everyone has already had dessert, everything. It's just been alcohol for about 20 minutes. That's done. So I'm going to bring this check to you, okay? Well, if you're not going to continue to feed this room alcohol, then you can take your check back. I'm not paying it. Okay, well, the contract that you and I both signed say differently. You have to pay your tab. Also, Metro Atlanta can come and force you to pay your tab unless you really want to go to jail about this. So, like, make your decision. You totally screwed up. I'm just going to dispute this with my credit card company. Go ahead and run it. Thank you so much, Swippity Swipe. Good luck with that because we have a legally binding contract. You have the day you deserve. Hi Karen, welcome to the restaurant. My name is Stephanie, the manager on duty. I'll be taking your table today. What did I do to become the manager's table? Would you like to start this experience out on a negative note, or would you like to just tell me what you would like to drink? No. Let's get into it. You want me to be the manager's table. What did I do?
It is now 2026. We are not going through years and years and years of people being pains in the asses at the table and sending food back and always having a problem. You have now had a problem at your table the past 3 times you've been here. That's all it takes to become the manager's table. I am here to oversee this entire situation, to either 1, see it for myself and get it corrected, whether it's kitchen service or anything in between, or 2, 86 a pain in the ass. Okay, first of all, let me explain my past 3 experiences. There's not really a need to explain it to me. If you remember, I came to the table and I've already heard it one time before. I'm here to oversee the experience so I can either see it for myself or kick you out. So, what would you like to drink? Fine. I want a Dr. Pepper. We ain't got it. We got Mr. Pibb. How about that? Fine. Okay, perfect. Here is your Mr. Pibb. What can I get you to eat tonight? I want to get the vodka pepper pasta, and I also want an extra piece of chicken in there, and leave off the focaccia bread. I'm good. I don't like that bread. Not a problem at all. Just want you to know the extra piece of chicken is going to be an additional $6. Are you okay with that? Of course she's not. Yeah. Okay, second thing to note is that is a very, very spicy pasta, and you look like you have a vanilla tongue. So I want to make sure that you know this pasta sauce is spicy. Of course that's fine. Okay, food will be out in just a few minutes. Okay, perfectly timed, 11 minutes later. Here is your pasta. All of your modifications are correct. I double checked. The kitchen manager cooked your food. Is there anything I can get you from the kitchen? No, this is perfect. Quite literally 12 seconds later. This is too hot. What's that, Mrs. Krabs? I can't do it. It's too spicy. You guys have like super spiced it up today. I can't do it. I can't do it. And this extra piece of chicken, the first piece of chicken is good, but the extra one, ugh, like leather. Do you remember the conversation from like 12 minutes ago whenever I let you know this is a super spicy pasta sauce? Do you remember that? Yeah, no problem. There's no takesy-backsies whatsoever. It was explained to you and you said, okay, so this is your entree for tonight. If you would like something else, I can get you something else, or I can bring you some sour cream to mix into the sauce if you'd like. It looks like I'm just gonna have to like talk one-on-one with the owner because management doesn't seem to understand. Guest satisfaction is what's important. Let me tell you what the owner understands. The owner understands money, and you cost us more money than you spend in here. So I'm so glad that I was overseeing this table so we can 86 this particular pain in the ass, because it's a you problem. It's not an us problem. You can have the day you deserve. I'm going to write a review on Yelp and tell the PTA and the Homeowners Association that this place is awful. I'm pretty sure they already know that you're awful. Have the day you deserve.
Welcome to the restaurant. My name is Stephanie. I'll be taking care of you 4 minutes before we close. Just need to let you know there is last call for bar and kitchen, so we do need to get your orders right away. Don't rush me. I will be ready in a few minutes. You close in 4. I need 3. Okay, come back in 3. Okay, perfect. It's been 3 minutes. What can I get for you guys tonight? I'll take a chicken scampi, a water, and a decaf coffee. Okay, perfect. I'll be right back with those things. Anything else from the kitchen or bar? We are closing now. Did I say I wanted anything else? I would have told you if I did. All right, perfect. Here's your water, decaf coffee, chicken scampi. Enjoy. All right, it's been a couple of minutes. How's everything tasting? Yeah, everything is great, but I'll take some more coffee. All right, here's some more coffee. That is the last bit of our coffee. We are out for the night. Let me enjoy my food. It's a few minutes later. Can I get you a box or anything? Yeah, that's perfect. I'll take a box and I'll take a lemon drop and another coffee. So you remember the combo we had a couple of minutes ago when I told you that the bar and kitchen are closing. Did you have any last wishes? And you said no, so now you can't have it. I'm a paying guest in this building. I came in before you closed. I should be able to get it. You are a paying guest and you were able to get everything that you wanted before we closed. And I let you know multiple times before we closed to put in your last call. It's not that big of a deal to just brew another cup of coffee. I can deal without the martini. No, I'm not brewing another pot of coffee and dirtying everything that I just spent all this time closing. Do your job and brew me some coffee. No, you can have the day you deserve. Insufferable. I'm insufferable. I think the people that come into a restaurant 4 minutes before they close are the most insufferable people in the world. Now you can have the day, the year, and the month you deserve. Okay, bye. Welcome to the restaurant. My name is Stephanie. I'll be taking care of you today. What can I get you two started with? Yeah, hi. I want to let you know up front, we do not tip. but we'll take 2 Diet Cokes. Okay, do you want to go to the bar and get a to-go order, or are you insisting on dining in and still not tipping? No, we want to eat here. Okay, basic service mode activated. Whatever that means. What do you want to eat, drink? Yep, let me know quickly. I have other things to do. Okay, perfect. Hey, can I get some more to drink? I'm completely out. Here you go. Slow it down, thirsty long stockings. Can you take these plates out of the way? We're done. When I have time, I'll be by to get it. Can we get our check? We just want to go. Got your plate, got your glass. There you go. I did not have a good time at all. This was horrible. You told me off the rip that you didn't want to tip me, so you got basic service. You got your food, you got your drink, you got your tap. That's all that you get, okay? You're so nice to everybody else. You completely ignored us. Here's the difference. 20% tip, 25% tip, 40% tip, you 0. That's the difference. Well, it's not my fault. I should not have to pay your salary. Your employer should pay you what you're worth. Here's a little secret. If the restaurants paid us a salary, we would all quit because our tips are so much greater than what they would want to pay us. Then who would serve you? This is bullshit. Then why not just increase the menu prices so the owner can pay you guys? I don't know. Take it up with the owner. But how does this conversation and your viewpoints help me pay my bills? You came in to have a service provided for you, eat food. I did that. You didn't want to tip me. That's your prerogative. You got basic service. All right? You can also have the day you deserve. Hi, excuse me. Are you the manager? Hey, so there's staples in my daughter's bread that she was eating. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Yeah, we're all okay. That was just really odd. We've never bitten into a roll and found staples, that. I am so sorry about that. I have no explanation or idea how staples could have gotten into the bread. I am terribly sorry. It's unacceptable no matter how it got there. Let me take care of your tab for you tonight and get you some gift certificates for the future so you can enjoy a meal on us staple free with no foreign objects in your food. Because they have been so nice and so kind this entire time whenever they had every right to be so mad. Thank you so much. We would really appreciate that. If you could take these rolls out of the way, we're done with those. Can I offer to get you some more rolls? No thanks. I think I'm done with the rolls for today, but thank you. All right, goes to the computer, comps their entire bill, and makes them a $200 gift card to come back. All right, thank you guys so much for your patience and your understanding. I will be talking to the owner and the kitchen manager to see how this could have happened and how we can better serve our guests in the future for this to never happen. I really appreciate you letting me know and being so patient. Here are those gift certificates, and I do hope that we see you again soon. Thank you so much for taking accountability and letting me know that my feelings are valid for foreign objects being in my food. Since I have always been a long-term Texas Roadhouse girly, I've been coming this whole time, my entire life. I will continue to come here because you handled it perfectly. I really appreciate you. That's how it should have went down. But no, the managing partner of 17 years comes up to the table. Oh no, we're not comping everything. I'm not comfortable with that. You know what's not comfortable? Chewing on staples, ma'am. You are basically insinuating that these people brought staples with them and shoved it in the bread to try and get free food. Be so for real. You should thank your lucky stars that you could handle it tableside with just a few comps and gift certificates because you were one swallow away from a lawsuit. Did that not, click? That situation was handled so unbelievably poorly by a managing partner who says that she's been with Texas Roadhouse for 17 years. Holy moly. She needs to be terminated. Sell her off. At no point in time do you go to a table and argue with the guest about a foreign object inside their food and insinuate that they brought it. You comp it. It doesn't matter how it got there. That is for you to figure out later with your kitchen staff. If she'd have bit down on that staple, broke her tooth, or worse, swallowed it, she would own Texas Roadhouse, at least one or two of them, okay? You should thank your lucky stars, and you should have comped her check. But now you're blasted all over social media. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Deanna needs to be sold off to someone else. She doesn't need to be managing anymore. She's been managing for 17 years and her give a damn meter is broken. You need someone else with compassion and empathy. And I happen to love Texas Roadhouse, and I hope that this is not a roadblock for them. I hope that they make this right with this family and they can continue to be an awesome restaurant. Deanna had the day you deserve. To the Thunderdome, what can I get you guys to drink? Oh, I'm sorry. Aren't you the manager? Didn't you come talk to us at the table last time? You're serving today? Kind of. I'm only serving you today. What can I get you to drink? Okay, weird. Why are you only serving us? Are you discriminating against me or something? Sometimes managers have to take tables for all kinds of reasons. Sometimes the server needs a break. Sometimes the server needs to go pump for their infant back home. There's all kinds of reasons. Sometimes the guest is an a-hole and everybody refuses to wait on them. Which do you think you are? Hopefully it's the first one. Hopefully the server just needed to go pump or something. Wrong answer. It's gonna be the latter. Well, what did I do? Well, if you remember correctly, and you do remember seeing me at the table last time, so I know you must remember, you sent your filet back 5 times to the kitchen, and you and your little hubby over there ended up with free steaks with a different manager. I am here to make sure that that never happens again. So wherever the lapse is, whether it's you, communication, kitchen, whatever is happening, I'm gonna catch it in the moment and correct it. It's not my fault that you guys can't cook a steak to save your life. It's also not my fault that you have no idea what blue rare and well done are. You wanted well done. You asked for blue rare. Wildly different things. 5 times going back on the grill is kind of a new record. So yes, I am personally taking this table. Do you want to tell me what you want to drink, or do you want to keep fussing about the fact that I'm taking this table? You know, whatever. I don't care. Okay, so I want a blue sapphire gin martini, no vermouth, and I want 5 blue cheese olives. You know, 5's my lucky number. Not today, it's not. I'll be right back with that. All right, here is your sapphire gin martini. All the blue cheese olives, no vermouth. Please taste it while I'm still standing here. It's a weird thing to ask, okay? Yes, it tastes great. For once, you guys actually get something correct the first time. Ooh, I do see why everyone refuses to wait on you. All right, for dinner, let me guess, we're getting a filet? Yes, actually, and I want grilled asparagus, no butter. Let's try medium this time. All right, Karen, I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna show you a picture of steak temps. You point to which one you want. No, don't treat me like a child. I said I want medium. Okay, on the picture, this one in the center, warm pink center, this is what you want, correct? Yes, that one. Get that out of my face. I have now triple checked your steak temperature. I am going to make sure that our kitchen brings this to a perfect medium. There will be no recooks and there will be no comps. Let me make myself real clear. If I don't like my steak temp, you're going to take it off my check, like you always do. We shall see. I'll be right back with your steak. I don't have any muffins today. All right, Karen, here's your steak. Please cut into the center of that to make sure that it is a perfect medium. Ugh. It's kind of pink. What is that? Why is it pink? Because medium is warm pink center, you idiot. It's a little too red for me, a little too pink. I'm sorry, it's a little too pink. There's no red in there. Can you send it back to the kitchen? Actually, I'm gonna stick this meat thermometer in this steak. Give it a couple of seconds. Would you look at that? It's 142 degrees. It is a perfect medium, which is exactly what you asked for. Nothing will be going back to the kitchen or comped. You can have the day you deserve. Glad I could be here and clear things up for everybody. Enjoy. We're never coming back here again. She is forcing me to eat this steak. Oh my God. I don't even want this, but I'm gonna eat it, and we're never coming here again. I will need that in writing and notarized. Have the day you deserve. I told you guys, I'm on a roll. I'm gonna continue to keep making people managers' tables until we get this stuff under control, where people know that they cannot just act however they wanna act to get free food. The scamming is done, especially when I'm on shift. You guys sold us out of the Created with a Purpose, and they are loaded back on the website. You guys go check them out. Have a good day.
Alright, countries, how many nuclear weapons does your country control? Yeah, we control around 30 to 60 nukes. We control 130. Losers, we have 10 more. We hate you. Okay, great, so it's mutual. Guys, calm down. You're literally fighting in front of the largest nuclear superpower, like... America's obviously number one. Oh ho ho, not so fast, man. I think you're forgetting about someone.
Hey, Jim, I need your help with something. Oh, okay. What's up, manager? I need you to get this rat snake out of its enclosure so I can clean it. Why do you need me to do that? Because I'm scared of it. What? Because I'm scared of it. You were scared of the rat snake? Yes. The baby rat snake. Yes. Can you just come help me? Right, sorry, I'm just stunned that someone who is supposed to be running the store is afraid of one of the animals they're trying to sell. Look, it almost bit me, okay? I don't want to get bit. Whatever, let's just go so I can finish stocking this cat food. Okay, it's down there. Go get him. Okay. Be careful! Relax, it's a baby rat snake, not a cobra. It might bite you. Yeah, it probably will. I'll live. It's got tiny teeth. There we go. Hey, little guy. Okay, you got him? Yep. Alright, put him in this container. I'll just hold him since we're putting him right back anyway. Oh god, he's biting you. Yeah, he's angry. Okay, just put him back in. Put him back. No, just finish cleaning the tank. You're almost done anyway. But he's biting you. I'm aware. Do you see me panicking right now? No, I'm fine. Okay, it's done. Put him back. Put him back. Alright, here you go, little biter. Very naughty. Oh my god, are you okay? That is so much blood. I'm fine. Doesn't even really hurt. Their teeth are so tiny. Just need to wash off the blood and I'll be good to go. I mean, it must have been bad. I mean, look how much blood there is. So, snakes have something in their saliva that thins your blood. So, it looks like a lot of blood, but it's not. I'm fine. Animals bite, especially reptiles. You're just gonna have to get used to it. They're not dogs or cats. And you freaking out about it doesn't solve anything. It just causes unnecessary panic. Okay, can you just stop being such a know-it-all? I swear, you act like you're better than all of us just because you're not scared of snakes. I'm not even going to respond to that insane statement. I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear it and go back to work. Don't trip on your own ego. Lady, you're like 40 years old. Grow up.
Alright, countries, what is your average male height? Oh, come on, do we really have to talk about height? I'm not participating in this conversation. I'd say we're around average height. Hold up, Americans actually grow upwards? I thought they only grew sideways. I'm easily the tallest one here, I mean, there's no doubt. Sorry, what did you say down there? I can't exactly hear you from up here.
Hi, welcome to Subway. What can I get started for you? Yeah, I want the foot-long beast. Okay, yeah, just to let you know, our prices have changed. The Beast is one of our most expensive sandwiches now. It's over $20 for a foot long. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Just make the sandwich. Okay, just wanted to let you know. We've had some complaints, and we are required now to let customers know about that. So, a foot-long Beast, and what kind of bread would you like? I want Italian urban cheese, and I also want to add extra cheese and bacon. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But it already comes with extra cheese, so did you want extra cheese? Yeah. Okay. No problem. Extra cheese and bacon. Okay, honey, more bacon than that, okay? Like, that's barely anything. I mean, it's 4 slices. I can give you 4 more, but it is gonna cost an extra $3. I don't care. Just make my sandwich the way I ask you to. Okay, there's no need to be rude. I'm just giving you a heads up. This is gonna be an expensive sandwich. I don't care. All right. Okay, so I've got your foot-long beast with extra cheese, extra bacon. Did you want to make it a meal, chips, drink, or cookie? I want the meal deal with chips. Okay, and here is your cup. That's a small cup. Yeah, the meal deal comes with the small. Did you want to do a large or a medium instead? It is going to be an upcharge. Obviously, I want the large. It's a foot long. Okay, well, I'll take that back, and here is a large cup. Now, let's see. Alright, so your total is going to be $31.59. $31 for a sandwich? That's a ripoff! Are you kidding me? I'm not paying that! What happened to the price? Does it matter? I told you the foot-long beast is $20. You added double extra bacon, extra cheese. You got a large drink. The prices are listed on the menu. You are ripping people off. These prices are outrageous. I'm not paying this. Look, I agree. It's very expensive. Yes, $20 per sandwich is crazy. Which is why I told you in the beginning that it was going to be expensive. I warned you, and you added extra stuff to it. Like, why are you getting angry at me? This is not my fault. I'm not paying that. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I want a discount. No! You are not getting a discount. You were warned. And you gave me attitude. I don't want to hear it, okay? Either you pay for it or you go home. Ugh! Obviously, I didn't react that way, but I wish I could have. You can't yell at customers unless they give you a real good reason to. But I can't tell you how many times that has happened. Don't order unless you look at the price first. Yes, it's expensive. If you can't afford it, don't order it. The prices are on the menu.
Hi, how can I help you? I made 3 foot-long turkey and ham on wheat. Okay, what kind of cheese would you like on those? I don't want no cheese on them. Okay, and what kind of veggies would you like? Ain't those supposed to come with some kind of cheese? Well, I mean, they can, but you said you didn't want any cheese. I never said that. Okay, what kind of cheese do you want? Well, what kind of cheese does it come with? Well, it doesn't really come with any specific kind of cheese. You can kind of just do whatever you like. I mean, I guess maybe American would be a good choice. No, I don't want no American cheese. Okay, well, I have provolone, pepper jack. I've got shredded cheddar. What's that cheese right there? That one right there. That's American. Yeah, I want that one. I don't get paid enough for this.
Hey, Jennifer, are you busy? Oh, no, not at all. What did you need? I just wanted to ask you a favor. So on Thursday, I'm scheduled to work 6 to close, but I really need that time off. And I've asked everybody, and the manager says I can't take it off without getting someone to cover for me. And if I don't show up, I'm going to get written up. So I've asked everybody. Everybody has said no. So do you think you could do it? Maybe we could like switch shifts. Like I could work one of your days and return. Do you think we could maybe do that? Okay, yeah, actually, you know what? Do you think you can work tomorrow for me? I'm 12 to 6. Yeah, no, that I can definitely do that. That's perfect. Okay, so I'll work tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and then you're gonna work my Thursday. That sounds good? That's what we're doing? Yep, that sounds good. Oh my god, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and text the manager and let him know. Oh, no, don't worry about that. I'll let him know, actually, because I'm about to go talk to him anyway, so don't worry about that. Just come in tomorrow, and I got you Thursday. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. All right, back to work then. We're gonna skip to Thursday. That's weird. My boss is calling me. Hello? Yeah, hello? Where are you? What do you mean, where am I? I mean, you're on the schedule. Why are you not here? It's been over 30 minutes since your shift started. No, Jennifer's supposed to be there. She is working my shift. Is she not there? No, she's not here, and I didn't hear anything about that. So what exactly are you talking about? Okay, no, she told me that she was gonna let you know that we're switching shifts. I worked Tuesday for her. She's supposed to work for me today. She told me that she was gonna do that. Well, do you have any proof? Because this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Proof? No, we discussed it in person. I mean, she told me that she was gonna tell you. I mean, is there like a way you can check the cameras? I don't really know. Okay, if you can't prove it, then I have no way of knowing if that actually happened. I mean, I guess I can talk to Jennifer, but if she says otherwise, then I'm gonna have to write you up. Seriously? Maybe she forgot? Let me call her. Gotta be kidding me, man. She's not answering. Seriously?
Alright, countries, whose flag is the easiest to draw? Can someone tell me why the f I'm even here? Yeah, man, just, get out of here. Ours has got to be the easiest. It's just green and a red circle. Yeah, and where'd you get that from, genius? Hey, 2 rectangles and you're good. Same here. Me too. Same. We have the best flags, don't we? You already know the answer to that. Did you guys have, like, some kind of private meeting or something? Probably.
Hi, what can I get for you? Yeah, so I've got kind of a big order. It's gonna be 15-foot-long sandwiches, and I want half of them to be ham and half of them to be ham and turkey. Wow, okay, yeah, that's a lot. So just a heads up, I'm alone. I'm working by myself today, and it's been kind of steady, so it might take me a little while to get these done for you, because technically that is a catering order. I'm the only person in here. What do you mean you're steady? Well, yeah, I mean, you're the only person in here now. Before you came in here, I had a line out the door. I mean, it fluctuates. It's never gonna be constantly busy. I mean, when you walk out the door, maybe even like 5 minutes from now, a bunch of people could walk in, or I could get a bunch of online orders. That's just kind of how this business is. Whatever, I'm not really in a hurry anyway. Like, can I just like leave and then come back? I mean, sure, that's fine, but I can't really give you like a exact estimate of how long this is gonna take, because it's kind of like a short-minute catering order. Like I said, it's just me, so I mean, I'll do what I can, and I'll try to get it done as fast as I can. So if you want to just like leave instructions on how you want those made, I'll make it my priority, but if I get more customers in, I'm gonna have to help them first. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. I just need these sandwiches. So here, give me a pen and paper, I'll write it down. Okay. There, this is what I want on all of them. Okay, you want double meat on all of them, double cheese, you want all the veggies, and you want like 6 different sauces on all these and cut into 4s. Yeah, that's what it says, so that's what I want. Okay. I'll go ahead and get... So, like, how long is this gonna take? Like, when do I come back? Okay, like I said before, I'm alone. Okay, this is technically catering, and usually when we have catering orders like this, we're prepared and we have more employees to, help with it. So I have no idea how long this is gonna take me. It could take me 20 minutes, it could take me an hour. I mean, I have no idea. An hour for 15 cents? That's ridiculous. I mean, it's not that hard, and I'm the only person here. I'm not gonna wait an hour. I'm saying it could take an hour. I'm not saying it will. It depends on how busy I get. I mean, if I have other customers, I'm gonna have to help them because you're getting so many sandwiches. But I was here first, so you should be working on my order first. I don't know how else to explain this to you. It's just me here, okay? If I get online orders, or if somebody walks in and they want just like one sandwich, I'm not gonna make them wait for 20 minutes. Like, I can't do that. I'll get fired. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm not waiting an hour for sandwiches. That's stupid. Once again, I never said it was 100% gonna take an hour. I said it could. I have no idea how long this is gonna take me. I want your number for corporate. I'm gonna be giving them a call, and I want you fired. Wow, you're the first person to ever say that to me. I've been working here for about almost 10 years, and so far I'm still standing. But I'll give you that number, and we'll see how it goes. You know, honestly, I kind of hope they do at this point, because I'm getting real sick of this. Whatever, I hope you have a terrible day, and you need to work on your attitude. If you don't like being in this business and doing your job, then you should work somewhere else. Yeah, yeah. Do you want them or not? You haven't said if you changed your mind. Do you want these sandwiches? I mean... God.
Okay, I'm done. Wow, that is nice. You know, can I use this? I'll change it up though. Yeah, sure, go for it. But just don't like tell anyone else. Yeah, of course. Who do I look like? All right. Here's my flag. Bro, when I said change it up, I meant just don't tell anyone else. Okay. Hey, how you doing? What's up, guys? Hola, amigos.
Time for another community story. Let's go. Oh my god, what was that? Oh, that was loud. What time is it? 3 in the morning, okay. Oh, then there's the phone. Okay. Hi, this is the residence hall. How can I help you? Noah, did you hear that noise? Yeah, I did. It woke me up actually. Who is this? Who am I speaking to? Yeah, this is Alex. I live on the 4th floor. Okay, Alex. What's going on? Are you gonna be mad at us? Well, I don't know what happened yet, Alex. It would be helpful if you let me know what happened and what you're calling about, unless you're just calling about the noise. Well, I'm calling about what the noise was. Okay, well, do you want to tell me what the noise was? I don't want you to be mad. Alex, I'm not gonna be mad, but you called me. So go ahead and tell me what the noise was. We leaned against the window and the whole thing fell out, and now there's a giant hole in my wall. I'm on my way up. Hi, are you here to move in? The air conditioning's not working in my room. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. When we did rounds ahead of everybody moving in, everything was working, but sometimes the systems just go down. I'm more than happy to walk you through putting in a work order. Why wasn't it working when I got here? Well, like I just said, it was working when we checked all of the rooms. I put in work orders for every problem that we found while we were doing room checks, and air conditioning was not something we put in any work orders for because it was working in all of the rooms when I did my rounds a few days ago. So that said, I'm more than happy to walk you through putting in a work order. I'm paying a lot of money to be here. The air conditioning should work, don't you think? Like I said, I'm more than happy to walk you through putting a work order in to get your air conditioning fixed. I understand it's frustrating, trust me, but that we have to take steps to get it fixed. Is there something else that is there something else I can help you with? My roommate smells bad. Oh my god. Real conversations I've had with parents on move-in day as a Residence Life staff member. Let's go. Hi, welcome to the Residence Hall. It's so nice to meet you. I hope move-in's going well so far. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help, as well as are any of my staff as well. Oh, yeah, we actually did have a question. Yeah, of course. How can I help? So what's like the curfew policy? Oh yeah, we actually get this a lot. We actually don't have a curfew policy. Students are free to come back to their room as they wish to do so. We have a lot of safety protocols in place, but we don't have a curfew policy. So there are just boys allowed on my daughter's floor? Well, anyone can be on any floor. The building is open. If you live here, then you're allowed to have guests of any gender or any guest that you want, as long as both roommates are okay with it. So I definitely encourage your student to have a conversation with their roommate. Ma'am? Hi, welcome to the residence hall. How's moving going so far? It's going all right. We're coming from like super out of state, so feeling pretty tired here. Yeah, I get that. Did y'all get like a hotel or anything in the area? No, we were just gonna stay with like Lil Billy tonight. Honestly, that makes sense. I imagine y'all have talked to his roommate already to make sure that's okay. I'm sorry? Well, the student's roommate has to be okay with y'all staying there. You can't just stay in the room unless both students who live in that room give consent for it. But I'm paying for the room. And the other student, your student's roommate is also paying for that room. So if they're not okay with it, then you can't stay here. Sorry? Hi, welcome to the residence hall. How's moving going so far? My name's Noah. I'm actually the resident director here. How can I help? Do you have any questions at the moment? Yeah, do you have a hammer? I need to like hang some stuff up in my daughter's room. Oh, you can't nail anything in the rooms. That's actually a violation of like our code of conduct. You can't nail anything into the wall. What do you mean? Yeah, definitely. It's against our code of conduct to use nails or push pins or anything that would damage the wall. We do have like, we recommend like white sticky tack or like command strips potentially. Well, I don't have those. Okay, well, you also just asked me for a hammer, so you don't have that tool either. And sticky tack will be significantly cheaper than a hammer. You know, you're being really rude. Well, ma'am, if you're interpreting me saying no as rudeness, I apologize, but I'm just telling you our policies, and I would not want your daughter and thus you to get charged for damaging the walls. So I'm trying to look out for y'all here. Ma'am?
Yeah, my roommate did that. Bye. Anthony? Anthony? Well, here we go again. Hi, this is the residence hall. Is this Marcus? Yeah? Hey, Marcus. So I just wanted to give you a quick call before I follow up with Anthony, who lived in your room one more time. I just spoke to him. He began the conversation stating that you didn't live there and then changed to that you did. And I just wanted to quadruple check with you one more time that you didn't before I call him again. Yeah, no, I didn't live there. I never lived there. I honestly never even moved my stuff in. I have been living in my frat house all semester. Okay, that is what he indicated as first as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you directly that you're not gonna be responsible for any of what we found in the room. But I appreciate your time. Yeah, cool. Out of curiosity, can you tell me what it was? No. That would be protected, but I understand why you asked. Yeah, I get it. Well, thank you, of course. And if you have any questions about anything, let me know. Well, here we go.
Okay, listen, so you're gonna lose a lot of territory over here. Yeah, that's right, and you're gonna have to reduce the size of your military. You're also gonna have to pay us a lot of money. Okay, fine. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. You know what? You have to admit World War I was all your fault. Well, I guess I'll just have to win the next one. Next one? Oh, my bad.
As the residence hall, how can I help you? Hi, is this Noah? Yeah, it is. How can I help you? To whom am I speaking? Yeah, this is Jackson. I just want to start with saying it wasn't my idea. What wasn't your idea, Jackson? Remember when we asked you if we could do a slip and slide down the hallway and you said no? Yes, I do remember saying no. Several times, actually. Yeah. So my roommate didn't listen. Jackson, is there a slip and slide in my building right now? Yeah. I think Daryl needs to go to the hospital. Okay, I'll be right up. Hi, campus police.
Yeah, I'm gonna give campus police and maintenance a call to see if we can get something up here so that you don't have a whole hole in your wall. And we'll go for there. How does that sound? Yeah, that sounds great, Noah. Yeah, thanks, Noah. We really appreciate it. Of course. Yeah, let me give them a call. Hi, campus police. Can we get an officer out here for a student's window fell out, apparently? So I need an officer to take a report and maintenance to come patch it up. Okay, thank you. Yeah, they'll be here shortly. Hey there, Noah. Hey, Officer CNIT. That was fast. Oh yeah, it's almost like I'm a fake character on the internet and I can show up whenever you need me to. What? Don't worry about it. I'm noticing the holes in the third wall, not the fourth. How can I help? Yeah, well, really, we just need to get this patched up, and I figured you'd want to talk to them and take a report. They're saying it was a complete accident. Are we sure about that? This looks pretty serious. Guys, you ready to talk to the officer? What if it wasn't as accidental as we let on? Say more. Yeah. Let's chat about this. Residence life. Hey Noah. Come on in. Hey Alex. I'm gonna give this up. Yup, that is a whole hole in your wall. Is everyone okay? Oh yeah, we're all fine. Like my buddy pushed up against it and it fell out, but yeah, nobody got hurt. Well, that's good at least. That definitely was gonna be my top concern. But like you said, somebody who leaned up against the window. That would be me. Okay, and your name is? Yeah, I'm Devin. I live in another building. Okay. Well, can you walk me through how this happened? I mean, we were really just chatting, and I was talking to Alex here, and we had some other guys in the room. They left because, like, we really don't want to get in trouble for this, but, like, we were hanging out, and I was leaning against the wall, and then laughing because Alex said some funny shit, and then I moved over, and I guess I leaned against the window and the whole thing just fell down and they caught me before it toppled down the window. So the whole thing just fell out. Yeah, like we said, it literally just fell out. Yeah, I'm gonna call campus police and maintenance and see about getting something put up here temporarily. How does that sound? Yeah, that would be great. Thanks, dude. Yeah, thanks, Noah. Of course. I'm gonna give them a call. If y'all need anything in the meantime, please let me know. Time for another community story. Let's go.
Oh, hey, I'm locked out. How did you get in my room? Are you sleepwalking? I need help. I'm locked out of my room. Laura, okay. Let's take you to your room. Okay? Okay, thank you. No problem at all. Let's go. Res life. Okay, Laura, you're good to go in and go to bed, okay? Good night. Okay. Good night, Laura. Oh man, that's a weird one. Next day. Hey, this is the residence hall. How can I help you? This is R.A. Noah. This is Laura. I know this is probably gonna be a weird call, but I have a really fuzzy memory of last night, being locked out. I've been having some pretty serious sleepwalking issues lately, and, I just wanted to see if you could help me remember what happened. Yeah, I'm be fully honest with you too. You came into my room, last night, and I woke up to you standing over me, and you said you were locked out, and I keyed you back into your room and went back to bed. So sorry. Honestly, it's okay. It was a little bit shocking in the moment. I talked to my supervisor about it. But I knew you were sleepwalking by the way that you were acting, and I know that it's better not to wake people up who are sleepwalking. So I, in the moment, just decided to put you back to bed and was really just waiting to hear from you. No, I'm gonna be fully honest. What I remember is getting locked out, knocking on your door, hearing you say come in, and then you were awake on your bed, on your phone. Yeah, no, I was completely out cold and I woke up to you in my room being blacked out. This is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. I am so sorry. This is such an invasion of privacy. It was an accident. Sleepwalking happens. I'm not mad. Maybe we should get that checked out. But you're good. Okay? Okay. Well, thank you, Noah, for helping me remember. Of course. Have a good day, Laura. This is the residence hall. Can I help you? No, I need help right now in the laundry room. Okay, what's going on? Who is this? No, I need help right now. Okay, I'm more than happy to help. What is going on, and who is this? The washing machine is chasing me. What? The washing machine is chasing me around the room. Again. What? The machine is literally moving. What aren't you understanding? Get the fuck down here. Okay, I'm gonna ask that you don't speak to me that way, but I will be right down. What? What is going... Oh. No, it's literally backing me into the corner. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug it. Here we go. Did you fill this washing machine? Yeah. Okay. So the problem is that you stuffed it completely full of stuff and you put all of the stuff on one side of the machine, so it's completely off balance. So what? Well, when you put clothes in a machine and it's off balance, the whole thing shakes. And because of the room that we're in and that it couldn't shake back and forth, it slowly shook forward until you almost broke the whole machine and it was shaking around the whole room. Well, this isn't my fault. How much stuff did you put in this one washing machine? I filled it with my stuff. You can't do that. You can't put you can't stuff a washing machine. It has to have air for it to tumble. Well, they should tell us that. We have signs literally all over the room. But next time, you can't fill the washing machine this much. Or put clearly this much. There's like water and soap everywhere. You can't put this much soap in it either. Well, how was I supposed to know that? Ah!
Is that a scoreboard from the football field in the lobby? That's what I told you, dude. How the fuck did they get it in here? How did who get it in here? I mean, we don't know. We're really just around here just looking at it, you know? It's fucking sick. Hi, campus police. I need to report a stolen item. I'm currently looking at the scoreboard from the football field in my residence hall. Yeah, okay, thank you. Hey folks, they're sending an officer out. Do we know who did this? And they're all gone. Okay. Hey there, Noah. I heard you had a... Oh my stars? Yeah, we have no idea how this got in here. How'd they fit it through the door? Officer Cena, if I could tell you, I would. I would.